Long Distance Call, starring Hal Sparks with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Charles Beaumont and William Idelson. Heard in the cast were C.J. Amari, Fernette Lebo, Rosalind Alexander, Nick Sandys, Jeff Lupetin, Laura Russell, Kurt Nabig, Christina Verba, Doug James, Karen Olson, and Amber Lake. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Jason Mallow for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are those of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
There. Superhero wrapping paper. Billy's going to like this one.
Hi, Mommy, we're back.
So I see.
We picked up a few things.
You did, huh?
Grandma!
Don't bother your grandmother, Billy. She's resting.
I want to see her.
She'll come downstairs for the party.
When?
In a little while. I'll call you when it's time.
Why don't you go play for now?
Just on the patio, though. Okay, Pumpkin?
Okay.
How is she?
Okay, I guess. She didn't want any lunch.
The doctor said he'd try to stop by.
Maybe we should cancel the party.
No, it'll cheer her up. You know how much she loves Billy.
But the excitement...
She wouldn't want it any other way.
Well, we'll make sure it doesn't take very long.
I'll go up and see how she's doing. Oh, and there's something in the bag for Billy. Mother asked me to get it. If you have a chance, maybe you could...
I'll wrap it up.
Thanks, Sil. I'll be back in a minute.
Take your time, honey. But I think she's asleep.
Mother?
Is that you, Chris?
How you doing?
Oh, fine. Just resting my eyes.
Well, you go right ahead. We've got everything under control.
Where's Billy?
In the yard, playing.
Oh, such a big boy. And today, another birthday. I can hardly believe it.
Neither can I.
Did you get him a present for me?
I sure did. The one you asked for. Sil's wrapping it up.
Good. Take the money from my purse.
No, don't worry about that. It's all taken care of.
I insist.
And I insist that you relax. Dr. Unger's coming in a little while. You want to look pretty for him, don't you?
Oh, Chris, you're such a teaser.
Well, who do you think I learned it from, Mama?
Just like Billy. He's so much like you, in so many ways.
Oh, I don't know about that. He's got Sylvia's nose and mouth.
And your eyes. When I look into those eyes, I see you at that age.
I don't know where he gets so much energy.
From his daddy, of course.
Now, hold on. I was the quiet type.
Oh, you were a ball of fire. Running this way and that, full of curiosity.
I find that hard to believe.
But it's true. Billy's the spitting image of you.
If you say so, Mother. Take your nap now. Can I get you anything?
Nothing at all. Just remember to call me when it's time for Billy's party.
He can come upstairs if you like.
Oh, nonsense. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
All right, Mother, you win. Just don't try to walk on your own. I'll let you know when it's time.
You do that, dear. Tell Billy I'll be there.
I will. Now get some rest.
As must be obvious by now, this is a house hovered over by Mr. Death, that omnipresent player in the third and final act of every life. It has been said, and perhaps rightfully so, that what follows this life is an unfathomable mystery, a bridge into darkness, passage over which is reserved exclusively for the dead. Or so the philosophic claim. But in a moment, a child will try to cross the bridge that separates light from shadow. And of course, he must take the only known route, that indistinct path through a region called the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, Long Distance Call, starring Hal Sparks, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
That's enough for now, Billy.
I like the way it sounds.
Can you help me set the table for dessert?
Is it time yet?
Almost.
Where's Grandma?
Well, you know, she wanted to come down, but she's awfully tired. You understand, don't you? You're a big boy now.
But I want to see her.
Maybe in a few minutes. Daddy's just gone up to...
There she is.
Chris, watch your step, honey.
Why is Daddy carrying you, Grandma?
Because she's light as a feather.
I've got your chair ready.
You go to so much trouble.
Mother, you've got to follow the rules of the house. And today, the rule is, the moment Billy opens his presents, you're going back upstairs.
That's fine, Chris. I always follow the rules, except when I don't agree with them.
Hi, Grandma.
There's my little angel.
Mother, the doctor told you not to exert yourself.
I don't exert. Billy is a feather to me.
Everybody get ready. Time for the candles.
I'll turn off the light.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Billy. Happy birthday to you.
Go on, son, blow them out.
Here it goes.
Wait now. You've got to blow out all the candles, or it is no good. Take a big breath, Billy. All of them.
Okay.
You did it!
Did you make a wish?
Yes.
What was it?
I can only tell Grandma.
Well, then, tell me.
What I wish for is...
Don't you think we should all hear your wish?
That's not the way it works, honey. You know that.
It is a secret between the two of us. Isn't that so, Billy?
Mm-hmm.
And now we cut the cake.
Mother, let Syl do that.
What? You think I'm too old to hold the knife?
He didn't mean it that way.
When I am that old, you get the shovel and dig a hole.
I have a shovel and a pail.
Billy.
Yes, my angel. I know you do. To play with.
We had some good times at the beach, didn't we, Mama? All of us together?
Lovely times. Like tonight. I'm so happy. My heart is so full. I would like to say something. May I?
Sure.
Oh, my little Billy. My wonderful little boy. He gave me life again. An old woman, good for nothing but to complain. He held out his hands to me and made me alive.
Why are you crying, Grandma?
I don't know, Angel.
You don't?
Maybe it is because I won't be here with you for very long.
Now, Mama.
Why not?
I am going away.
Where?
No, please, don't lie to him. Tell him the truth. I will be gone.
But where?
Come on, Billy. Grandma's tired.
I want a piece of cake.
Good idea. After we open the presents, let's go into the living room.
Yeah, presents.
Is anything wrong, Gran?
No, a little short of breath. That's all.
Take my arm.
It's not necessary. You go. I can walk.
We'll go together, all right?
Look at that, son. A real cowboy gun.
Bang, bang.
Sit here, Mama.
Open this one next.
Okay.
Wait, Billy. Do you want to see what Grandma got you?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Right here, I think. Yes.
Wow, cool.
Well, you know what it is?
Yeah, telephone.
Why, that's a nice toy, isn't it?
Grandma picked it out for you.
For us, Billy. For you and me. So you can always talk to Grandma. Anytime. Even when she is not here.
Can you say thank you?
Thanks.
See, Mama, he loves it.
I'm so glad.
I want to talk to Grandma now.
You may.
You know how to work it, son?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Who is it, please?
Yes.
Is there someone who wants to talk to Grandma?
Yes.
What is his name?
It's me,
And who are you?
Billy.
Oh, Billy. It's so good to talk to you.
What's the matter, Mama?
You'd better take me upstairs. Now, Chris.
Of course.
Don't you want to play?
I want to, Billy. In a little while.
When?
Whenever you like. You talk on the phone. I will hear you.
Come on, up you go.
Don't hurt yourself, Chris.
Not a chance. I'm not a little boy anymore. I think I could carry my mother upstairs.
Can I call now?
Not yet, Billy.
I have a message for her. Hello? This is me. Grandma, please don't be sick. Don't be sick, Grandma. Can you hear me? I don't want you to be sick anymore. Someone's at the door.
I'll get it. You stay with Mom.
Come sit next to me, Billy.
Dr. Unger,
Chris,
thanks for coming by.
how is she?
The same.
Sylvia,
Hello, Doctor.
how are you holding up?
Oh, don't worry about me.
Grandma?
Billy, stay here.
Is Grandma okay?
Of course she is.
I'll just look in on her.
Let me walk you upstairs.
I know the way.
Can I go too?
Later, Billy.
Sit here with us.
But I want to tell her something.
Oh, darling, we can't see her right now.
Why not?
She's not feeling very well.
Is she gonna get better?
I hope so, sweetie. I really do.
She isn't in any pain.
Can we see her?
I wouldn't advise it. Not that it would hurt her, but, well, I doubt that she would recognize you.
Oh,
We'd recognize her.
All right, Chris. Just don't stay long.
Me too.
isn't it your bedtime?
I want to say goodnight to Grandma.
Billy, try to understand. Grandma's sick. Why don't you wait until she's well?
I want to see her now.
Billy, don't.
If I may make a suggestion,
Yes?
if he wants to see her, this might be the time.
Come with me then, but only for a couple of minutes. And Billy, listen to me. If Grandma acts a little different, that's only because of the medicine, okay?
Okay.
Then let's go. Sylvia?
Now? Do you think...
I think we'd better.
Mrs. Bales,
Yes,
I have some people here who would like to see you.
you do?
Go on in. I'll wait in the hall.
Hi, Mama.
What?
Grandma,
My angel.
are you sick, Grandma?
Not anymore.
Then why don't you get up?
Billy.
How you doing, Mama?
Who are you?
Who am I?
I don't know you.
It's Christopher, your son.
My son was taken from me by a woman. This is my son now. My only son. Little Billy.
Does it hurt, Grandma?
No, there is no pain.
Then what's the matter?
It will be so lonely. Oh, Billy. I wish you could go with Grandma.
Go where?
Away. Far away. Together. The two of us, Billy.
I want to go.
You and me, Billy. No one else. Just you and me.
Grandma? Grandma? Grandma?
Oh, Mama.
Goodbye, Gertrude. Goodbye.
I want Grandma. I want to talk to her. I have to. I need her. I want to talk to her. Hello, fishies. Do you want to play with me?
Billy? Billy, where are you? There you are. Didn't you hear me calling you?
No.
You know you're not supposed to be playing out here all alone.
Why not?
I don't want you so close to the pond. What were you doing?
Nothing.
Billy,
Looking at the fishies.
it's getting cold.
No, it's not.
I think you'd better come in now. Don't you want some lunch? I'll make you a cheese sandwich and some hot soup. Come on.
I want a hot dog.
All right. A hot dog, then. Why don't you wait in the dining room?
I go upstairs.
Why?
I want to go to my room.
Okay. I'll call you when it's ready. Oh, Chris.
What's the matter?
Billy.
I heard you calling him. Where is he?
In his room.
You all right?
I hope so.
What do you mean?
He's been walking around in a trance all day.
He misses her already. You know how close they were.
Yes, I do.
Why do you say it like that?
Like what?
Come on, Sil.
Well, why don't you admit it? They were too close.
She was his grandmother.
You and I know that. But you heard what she said.
What?
She called him her son. Her son, Chris.
She didn't mean it.
Didn't she?
No, of course not. For heaven's sake, Sylvia. She was full of sedatives. She was dying.
I'm sorry, darling. I'm sure you're right. It's just that... I guess we're all upset.
We'll get over it.
I know you will. Because you're strong. I do understand how hard it must be for you.
I don't have a choice.
But... how strong is Billy? Billy! Lunch is ready. Billy? Are you still upstairs?
Hey, Grandma. Why don't you come and play with me?
What?
Cold there? I'm having a hot dog for lunch. What are you having? I couldn't do it. Mommy got me. I was gonna, but...
Going to what?
Bye.
Who were you talking to?
Grandma.
Billy.
She says she's lonesome. She wants me to come and stay with her. Can I, Mommy? Can I?
I just wanted to say, well, how much we all liked your mother. She was a fine woman.
Thank you, John.
If there's anything we can do, anything at all,
I appreciate your coming.
A wonderful woman, Mr. Bales.
She was, Mr. Pennington. And I know she was fond of you. She mentioned you often.
If you need any help, at the house.
We'll keep that in mind. I think everything's under control.
How's that dear little boy of yours?
Fine, Mary. He's with the babysitter.
I'd be happy to take him anytime.
Shirley's just down the street. She's been very good.
We have plenty of food at home if you want to stop by.
That's all right. We should get home to Billy, though.
I'll bring over a casserole so you don't have to cook.
Bless your heart. I made dinner ahead of time. All I have to do is heat it up.
Well, don't be a stranger.
You two, both of you. We should see each other more often.
Very kind of you to come.
I'm glad that's over.
She had so many friends. It was a lovely service, don't you think?
You know what I really think? Funerals stink.
I know. But it's a way of remembering her.
I wanted to remember her the way she was, the way she used to be when she was healthy. Now I'll always think of her like this. How she was at the end.
Come on, honey. Let's go home. Billy needs us.
Yes, he does. More than ever.
What? I'm not sure. They went to the funeral. I don't know when they'll be back. Yeah, I'll call you. No, don't come by. I told you I don't know. Oh, he's a good kid. Kind of depressed with his grandmother dying and all. Doesn't want to play or anything. And oh, wait a minute. Hey, Billy boy. Where you going?
Outside.
Is that okay with your mom?
Yeah.
You sure? What are you gonna do out there?
Play.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's good. That's real good. How come you decided to play?
Somebody wants me to.
Wants you to what?
Go outside.
All right, just don't go out of the yard, okay?
Okay.
Oh, nothing. He's just going out to play. It's the first time he wanted to do that today. No, I don't have to watch him. He's a good boy. He never wanders very far. Just sits and plays by himself. It's sad. I don't... Wait, what was that? Something's happened. I gotta go.
It's good to be home.
I can take care of things for a while.
Why?
Wouldn't you rather be alone?
That's the last thing I want.
Oh, okay then. I'll make us some coffee.
Sounds good.
Billy? Shirley? We're back.
Mrs. Bales?
Hi, Shirley. Are you in the living room? Is there anything I should...
Oh, Mrs. Bales,
Who's this?
Mrs. Bales, my name's Peterson, Jeff Peterson. I live down the block.
Where's Billy?
Sorry to bother you at a time like this. I mean, the girl told me about your mother-in-law's funeral. I'm very sorry, but,
What's happened?
Well, it's about your boy.
Billy?
What about him?
He's all right, Mr. Bales. I put him down for a nap about a half an hour ago.
Then what?
What about Billy, Mr. Peterson?
Well, now, I sure hate to say this, but, your son almost got himself killed this afternoon.
What?
He ran right out in front of my car, from nowhere. Lucky thing I'm a cautious driver, Mr. Bales. If I wasn't, he might have...
Billy!
Billy never plays in the street. He never leaves the yard.
I know. That's why I didn't mind when he wanted to go out.
What happened?
Well, there wasn't any sense in putting on the brakes. It was too close, so I cut the wheel as sharp as I could. Just in time, too. Couldn't have missed him by more than a few inches. Not a scratch on him, I'm glad to say.
It wasn't my fault, Mr. Bales. Honest.
All right, Shirley. Apparently it wasn't anyone's fault.
Anyway, Mr. Bales, if I do say so, I think you better have a talk with your boy.
He's sleeping.
Oh, he's fine, just like I told you.
A talk? Why?
Well, when I saw that he was all right, I asked him, why'd he do a crazy thing like that, running out in the middle of a busy street? He said, somebody told him to.
Somebody told him to? Who?
He didn't say.
You know I wouldn't tell Billy to do a thing like that.
Who else did he talk to, Shirley?
No one. All day long, he just sat in his room playing with the telephone.
Chris?
You believe me, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Chris.
I'm sorry it happened, Mr. Peterson.
Don't be sorry. Be glad. The boy's safe.
What is it?
You'll see.
Well, he is all right, isn't he?
He's not really asleep. He was faking it.
Oh, for crying out...
Listen.
Listen to what?
He's talking to...
That's enough.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, Pumpkin, we're back. Would you tell me something?
Sure.
What's this running in the street business? Billy, you know you worried us.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Well, why'd you do it?
I don't know.
Billy? Who were you talking to on the phone just now?
Nobody.
I asked you a question, young man. Don't fib to me. Who were you talking to?
Nobody.
You'll tell me, you hear?
Oh, no.
Sylvia, let go of him!
All right. Let's see what you can accomplish, which so far is nothing.
Mommy hurt me.
She didn't mean it.
She doesn't like Grandma, does she?
Of course she does. She's just upset.
Why?
Billy, I've got to tell you something. And I want you to try to understand, okay? You're a big boy now.
What?
You won't be seeing Grandma anymore. She didn't go away like we said. She died, Billy. Do you know what that means?
Yes.
Now, I know you're only pretending to talk to her on your telephone. I know it's a game you made up, but please, will you do me a favor, Billy?
Okay.
Don't do it around Mommy anymore.
Why?
Because... well, just because. I'll explain it to you someday. Deal?
Deal.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Mommy now. I'll see you in a little while, okay?
Okay, Daddy. Hi, I'm back.
All finished in the bathroom?
Hmm.
Shall I turn out the lamp?
What?
The light. Do you want it off, or do you want to read for a while?
Yes.
Yes, which?
Whatever you like.
Oh, Chris. It's not what I want, it's what you want.
I don't care.
Please, don't shut me out.
Sorry, I was just thinking.
I know.
So
Yes?
So I know how hard it was for you. What you went through these last weeks and months, you did more than anyone. But I hope you understand.
Understand what?
My mother didn't mean any harm.
I suppose not.
It's the truth. She had 2 other children before me, and she lost them, and she couldn't let go. I was all she had.
Except for Billy.
Billy was me again. At least as far as she was concerned. A chance to go back, to pretend that none of the years had happened after Dad died. I know it wasn't right or fair to you, but honey, believe me, whatever she did out of love.
Love for whom?
What does that mean?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it the way it sounds. Really, I didn't, Chris.
You're trembling.
It's cold.
You pull up a blanket. Let's get some sleep.
Yes. It's been a long day.
The longest.
Hi. Yeah. Me too. Is it cold there?
Billy?
You give me an ice cream bar? Oh, that would be cool. How about some candy? Me too.
No! I won't have it!
Mommy!
Who are you talking to?
What's the matter?
Give me that! What is it you're hearing? I want to know!
That's my phone!
Hello? Hello?
Give me my phone back!
Whose voice is that? Who?
Mommy, give it to me!
Not until you tell me. Say it! Say it!
It's my phone! It's from Grandma!
That's it! No more of this stupid telephone!
You broke it! You broke it!
Yes, and I'll break it even more into little pieces. You will never play with this telephone again. It is gone. Do you understand? gone and never coming back.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Why?
I want Grandma.
Billy? Billy! What did you do?
What did I do?
What happened here?
It was that stupid toy. I woke up and... I'm sorry, Chris. I lost my temper again, but...
Why did you break it?
I heard her.
Heard who?
Who do you think?
What are you saying, Syl?
She was there. On the phone. She didn't say anything, but I could hear her. Breathing.
That's crazy.
I know. But I heard it.
Come on, honey, snap out of it.
He was so upset.
Of course he was.
Where did he go?
Downstairs.
I'll go after him.
We both will.
That's the back door.
He's gone outside.
Billy! Billy!
Where is he?
In the patio.
Billy, come here, son.
The fish pond.
Billy!
Oh, no.
He's not breathing. I'll give him CPR. Go inside and call 911. Dr. Unger, too, now!
Lifton, careful.
I got him.
How is he?
He's breathing. Thank God. We'll do everything we can. Put him in the ambulance.
If we had gotten here a few minutes earlier...
I'm going with you. Billy. Oh, my Billy.
Excuse me.
Yes?
My son, the little boy.
Oh, yes, Mr. Bales.
How is he?
He's out of IC. They're moving him to a private room.
Is he conscious yet?
I'm afraid not.
I brought some of his things. He's gonna come out of it, isn't he?
We're doing everything we can.
My wife's having a hard time.
The doctor will be here in a minute. He'll give her something.
Please tell him to hurry.
Now, if you wait over there.
Yes, of course.
Well?
Take it easy, honey, please. He's gonna be all right.
Is he?
Yes, I promise.
You can't promise that.
He's getting the best treatment.
It doesn't matter.
What?
It's too late.
Don't even think that.
No? Why not? We have to face facts.
What facts?
She's already taken him.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. She took him away. She has him now.
Syl, don't say that.
That's what she wants. What they both want. I can't fight her anymore. She's won.
Just a minute, sir.
Is this room 511?
Yes, but no visitors are allowed.
I'm his father. I brought some of his things.
You can leave him with me.
Give me a minute with him.
Well, just a minute, until Dr. Unger gets here.
Hi, Pumpkin. It's Daddy. Can you hear me? You're gonna be all right, you know. I swear you are. Why did you do such a crazy thing? Going in the fish pond. Mommy and I will take care of you from now on, you'll see. She doesn't mean to get you all upset. She's sorry. She's so sorry. She only meant you don't need that telephone anymore. It was Grandma's idea, but I'm the one who got it. I shouldn't have listened to her. Grandma's at peace now. You have to accept that. Please, Billy, try. She didn't want you to do anything like that, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I brought your telephone so that I can use it one more time, okay? Just once, then that's it. I have to try. You hear me? I know it's silly, but I have to. It's the most important call I've ever made. Mother, if you can hear me, by some miracle you can hear me at all, please listen to me now. You said you loved Billy, remember? On his birthday, you picked him up on your lap and hugged him and said that he gave you life again. I know you meant it. You did, didn't you, Mama? Well, if you did, if you really meant it, I'm asking you now to prove it. Give him back to us. He's 5 years old. Do you know how young that is? He hasn't even started. He doesn't know anything about school or girlfriends or wearing long pants or pitching a baseball. He doesn't know anything yet. He hasn't been anywhere. He's hardly been out of our house. There's a whole world he hasn't seen or heard or tasted or smelled or touched. Remember what you said. You said Billy gave you life again. Well, now you can give him life. If you really love him, let him live. Give him back, Mama. Give him back. Nurse! Nurse!
What's happened here?
I don't know, Doctor.
His heart! It's not stopping after all. It's stronger. And his breathing.
Blood pressure's rising. Heart rate's up.
Thank you.
Something's happened here. What?
His vital signs are stabilizing, Doctor.
Take a deep breath, Mr. Bales. Then go tell your wife. He's come back to us. I don't know how or why, but we've got him. He's going to be okay.
Toy telephone, an act of faith, a set of improbable circumstances, all combined to probe a mystery. To fathom a depth, to send a facet of light into a dark after region. To be believed or disbelieved, depending on your frame of reference, a fact or a fantasy. A substance or a shadow. But all of it very much a part of the Twilight Zone.
We'll return to the Twilight Zone in just a moment.
You are about to enter another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind, a journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Hi, this is Stacy Keach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our Twilight Zone website at twilightzoneradio.com. At twilightzoneradio.com, you'll find the latest information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas, including behind-the-scenes photographs, plus the newest product releases, trivia contests, ways to contact us, other Twilight Zone-related info and merchandise, plus links to other fascinating websites. So make your next stop twilightzoneradio.com.
Visit twilightzoneradio.com to purchase these Twilight Zone radio dramas on cassette and CD, or call toll-free 1-866-989-ZONE. That's 1-866-989-9663.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
The date is Tuesday, September 11th, 1864. We are encamped outside Atlanta, and the destruction goes on. I know not what history will make of this conflagration, but I have witnessed it at close range. I feel it my duty to set down these observations before the prism of time colors them in a different light. As to the present battle, then my words may seem harsh, but I assure you, this is how it was. We charged the enemy's works and carried them with the bayonet. The earth ran red. The air was filled with the screams of the wounded and dying, but we were many, and they were few. And so we triumphed. Nonetheless, and despite urgings to the contrary, the battle raged on. The city was ours. There was no need to destroy save that which could be of use in the fight against us, but Sherman was drunk with victory. He himself started the fires, the flames which annihilated that great citadel of grace and beauty. One of us should have sent a ball into Sherman's brain. It would have been so easy. But somehow we couldn't, and that devil knew it. He knew it, and he mocked us for our cowardice. The good die young, I've heard him remark. If you're evil enough, you'll live forever. And with that, the entry from Major Skelton's diary ends. So it was that the Union soldiers burned Atlanta. Questions?
Professor Jameson?
Yes.
The books I've read don't describe the Battle of Atlanta that way.
Oh, I know. Confusing, isn't it? But as someone once said, history is bunk. Who was it now? I should know that.
Henry Ford.
Yes, of course. That's it. Mr. Ford. Thank you, Professor Kittredge. Helps when a Nobel Prize winner sits in on your class. You should drop by more often, Sam.
You seem to do quite well without me.
I could always use a good teaching assistant. So, to sum up today's lecture, the Union soldiers did indeed burn Atlanta for no good reason after the battle was won. You may have seen a more pictorial version in the motion picture Gone with the Wind, but I assure you, the conquering troops took no pleasure in their work. They were forced to it by a man they hated more than they could ever hate the rebels. An ugly, sullen, appallingly brutal general named William Tecumseh Sherman. The history books have glorified this monster, attributing to him qualities of courage and integrity. Trust me, he had no such qualities. He was just a small, evil man with tiny red eyes and a dirty beard and a way of talking that made you quietly want to slit his throat.
What a great lecture.
I really like this class.
Professor Jameson makes it so real.
I forgot to take notes.
Oh, you can borrow mine.
When's the test?
I don't know.
I think it's next Tuesday.
It has been said that universities are worlds unto themselves, inhabited by the young. These are the inhabitants of Collins University, a very small world indeed, young people hungering for knowledge, which can be imparted only by age. You have just met Walter Jameson, for 12 years the college's most popular and respected history professor. Students crowd his lecture hall and listen in fascination as he brings the dead past to life for them. It doesn't seem to matter what period of history he's discussing. He makes that period as real as this morning's headlines. Some explain this ability simply as the mark of a consummate actor. However, there are those who don't agree, like Professor Samuel Kittredge, Nobel Prize winner in chemistry, who has another, more disturbing theory about Walter Jameson, And that theory is about to be put to the test. Very soon we will find out whether our star professor received his degree from a major university or from the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, Long Live Walter Jameson, starring Lou Diamond Phillips, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Very vivid, Walter. You had me on the edge of my chair.
Thank you, Sam. Coming from you, that means a great deal.
Now I see why these lectures of yours are so popular.
Is that why you sat in today?
Partially. Tell me something, if you have a moment.
Certainly.
Who was this Major Skelton?
Oh, no one important. Just a lawyer who happened to enlist.
And you acquired his diary?
Yeah, lucky break. As I recall, an auction of Civil War memorabilia a few years back.
What regiment?
123rd Illinois Infantry.
Remarkable. American history is a hobby of mine, but I must say I've never heard of him.
His diary's never been published.
A fascinating document. May I see it?
Surely.
Well preserved.
It was stored in someone's attic for 100 years. I don't think it had ever been read. You come across objects like this once in a while, put away in boxes. They didn't know what they had.
You could resell it for a nice price, I imagine.
Original source materials are hard to come by.
Don't suppose I could borrow it?
I never lend books to absent-minded professors. Remember the last time?
Yes. I guess you're right.
Time for some coffee?
What?
I'm going past the student union on the way to my office.
Not today. I have a paper to work on for the conference. Oh, I almost forgot. Can you come by for dinner?
Whose invitation? Yours or Susanna's?
Mine, this time.
Something on your mind?
Nothing special, just your company. We have a chess game to finish, if I'm not mistaken. Say 7 o'clock?
All right, 7 it is.
Good. See you then.
Hello?
There you are.
Where else? I keep regular office hours.
I know. A chance to counsel all those co-eds. Oh, please, Mr. Jameson. I just have to talk to you. It's about my term paper.
It's Professor Jameson to you, young lady.
Excuse me, Professor.
I might have an hour this afternoon.
Then we'll have to work fast. You see, I have a bad case of writer's block. I need someone to, well, loosen me up.
You don't need me. You need a cold shower and a massage.
Speak for yourself. Daddy told me he invited you for dinner.
He did. You mind?
Not if you don't mind my getting some work done afterwards. My thesis is due in 10 days.
How's it coming?
Oh, it's coming. I'm just not sure I've said enough.
Want me to look at it?
Absolutely not. I have to know that I can do it on my own without help from you or Daddy.
You will. Don't worry about it.
I miss you.
Me too.
Only a few more days. Then we can spend more time together.
We'll paint the town red. Oh, there's my 2 o'clock. I gotta go.
Let me guess. Female, age 19, about 5'2", with eyes for her handsome professor.
Be right there. Actually, this one's a little old lady. Wants to finish her degree before she kicks the bucket.
I'll bet. See you in a few hours, darling.
It's a date.
Oh, there you are.
Come in, Janice.
I was afraid I was late. Someone else is waiting for you.
You're my only appointment this afternoon.
She asked if this was your office.
A student?
No, I don't think so. She's sort of elderly. She acted like she knew you.
Hello? Hello?
She'll probably come back.
Oh, I'm sure you're right. Now then, Janice, how can I help you?
I'm sorry to bother you, Professor, but I'm having trouble with the assignment.
Can't find all the books? The research library isn't supposed to check out certain materials, but sometimes...
It's not that. I've got everything I need, but the authors on the list, they don't agree with your version. So my question is, which version should I use, yours or theirs?
Remember what Ford said.
What?
Never mind. Start with the basic events. Everyone's in agreement there. As to interpretation, that's up to you. Just tell me what you think happened and why, based on all the accounts. Original thought is what counts.
But how can I be sure if I wasn't there?
That's always the problem, isn't it? There's an old adage. Those who were there know more than those who weren't. The problem is getting people to believe you. Nonetheless, you know what you know, so you learn to keep some things to yourself. But that doesn't affect you, Janice. We deal with truth in my class. Nothing but the truth, for better or worse. They say it can set you free.
I'll get it, Father.
Hello there, miss. I've got a great deal on a set of encyclopedias.
Sorry, we don't want any.
Just let me get my foot in the door.
Oh, really? You know what's wrong with you, Professor?
What?
You're always on time. Sort of takes the mystery out of things.
Oh, so I'm not mysterious enough for you.
That's just it. You're too mysterious. Except when it comes to keeping dates. Get in here. Mwah.
What's that for?
Because, like my new dress?
Awful. Get rid of it right away.
You mean here and now?
Watch it. You're a PhD, not some sorority girl.
And not yet, I'm not. There's a little matter of a thesis, remember?
A mere technicality. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You're about to give it all up and become a housewife.
The devil she is.
Hello, Sam. I didn't see you there.
I'm giving you my daughter's hand, not her brain.
Which I inherited from you.
She'll get that PhD if I have to...
Spank her. I know.
Well, I like that.
Spare the rod and spoil the child.
Pour yourself a drink, Walter. Dinner's almost ready.
Don't tell me you're the cook again tonight.
Indeed. And why not?
Don't you think it's about time Susanna learned for herself?
He won't let me.
Force of habit, after her mother died. Let's go into the dining room, shall we?
I'll serve.
You sure there's not something on your mind, Sam?
Nothing that a good meal won't cure. Had enough to eat?
I take it all back, Sam. She'll never be the cook you are.
I wouldn't even try.
Well, you could try. Who knows? Maybe you've inherited your father's talents.
What do you think you're doing in here?
I'll do the dishes later, unless this is the men's hour. Cigars and brandy and all that.
Not a cigar, a pipe.
It's not the dishes I'm worried about. It's a little matter of a doctoral thesis. Upstairs with you. Walter and I have some talking to do.
I don't believe this. It is the gentleman's club, right here in my own house.
Just for a while, Susie. Then you can have Walter to yourself.
You're not going to treat me this way, are you?
Worse, you might have to support me.
Then the wedding's off. Good night, Daddy. See you before you go?
It's a requirement.
Brandy?
By all means. You know, you don't have to worry about her. She'll accomplish anything she sets her mind to, with or without us.
Oh, I know that. But she's wasted a lot of time. She's almost 30, and I'm almost 70.
You're talking about chronological age. You're both still very young.
I don't feel young lately. Aches and pains. Let's sit down. The chessboard is exactly as we left it.
My move, isn't it?
Do your worst.
How about pawn to king's bishop 4?
Look at that.
You don't like it?
Not the move, your hands.
Well, what about them?
Extraordinary, isn't it? They looked very much the same when we met, those two hands. Firm, smooth, not the slightest discoloration.
Time marches on.
For some of us. Walter, tell me something.
Of course.
How old are you?
You know the answer. 44.
My move. I seem to recall that when you applied for a position at the university, you listed your age as 39. That was, 12 years ago, which would make you 51 now.
Come on, Sam. So I'm 51. Too old for Susanna, is that it?
In a sense.
What are you getting at?
This is between the two of us. It won't go beyond this room.
Really, Sam?
Walter, when I met you, I was 58. I had most of my hair, all of my teeth, and hardly a wrinkle. Look at me now. In 12 short years, I've turned into an old man. But you haven't.
It happens that way sometimes.
I know. But why?
Clean living? Don't ask me, Sam. You're the chemist. I'm just a history teacher.
Yes, and you teach it very well. Do you know what your students say? They say it's almost as if you witnessed history firsthand.
I try to make it interesting.
Fake it, you mean?
You could call it that.
Yes, that's what I thought. But somehow it didn't seem like you. You're such an honest, precise man. Ah, here it is.
What have you got there?
A book, a first edition. Photographs, mostly. Taken by a fellow named Matthew Brady during the time of the Civil War.
Well, what is it? You look as if you'd seen a ghost.
Perhaps I have. Hand me that magnifying glass, will you?
I don't see.
Was your grandfather in the war by any chance?
No.
In that case, I'd say we have something of a mystery on our hands.
How so?
You got me interested in your Major Skelton today.
Oh, that.
I was curious to see what he looked like. So I went through the Brady pictures, not really expecting to find anything. Here, this is a shot of Sherman and 3 staff officers.
Yes, typical of Brady's work. Moody, grim, not a smile between them.
Look closely. The one with a pistol in his belt is identified as Major Hugh Skelton. This photograph was taken in the 19th century, and yet it looks exactly like you. I'd know those eyes anywhere. In fact, Walter, I'd have to say, it is you. It is you, Walter, isn't it?
Photographs can be deceptive. Poor lighting, grainy images.
You shouldn't have kept the ring, you know. It's a dead giveaway.
Ring? It is a bit like mine.
Not like it. The same.
Sam, really, you can't be saying what I think you're saying. That wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't be rational. It wouldn't...
Come now, Walter. We're not children. You know exactly what I'm saying. I've been accused of many things in my time, but never of being inarticulate.
Oh, you're joking. Just because a man in a picture happens to look like me...
And happens to wear the same ring, and happens to have the same small mole on the left side of his face. Did you keep the pistol? Or is it in a Civil War museum somewhere?
Oh, Sam.
Tell me the truth. You know what the truth is, don't you? You are the man in the photograph, aren't you?
Yes.
I knew it. I've suspected for a long time. But, of course, it seemed so fantastic.
It is.
Yes. So, now we're on equal footing at last. The time for lies is over, Walter. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes.
So tell me, how old are you?
You won't believe me.
I can believe anything now.
This bust on your mantelpiece?
What about it?
It's after a Greek statue, as I recall. The head of Cato the Elder.
That's right.
Let's just say I'm old enough to have known this gentleman personally.
But he lived more than 2,000 years ago.
I said you wouldn't believe it.
No, it isn't that, but 2,000 years? How, Walter, how?
You don't know what you're asking.
In heaven's name, this is what mankind has been dreaming of.
Sam.
To live forever. To go on learning and understanding eternally, without end, without death.
Sam.
Tell me the secret.
I can't.
You must. You owe it to the world.
I owe the world nothing but contempt and pity.
Then tell me any part of it. I'm almost 70 years old. I have a heart condition. I'm going to die, but I don't want to until I finish my life's work. Walter, listen to me. Do you understand? I'm not ready to die.
I can't tell you the secret because I don't know what it is myself.
What?
I was like you, Sam. Afraid of death. Too afraid to face the concept head on. When I thought of all the things there were to know and the pitifully few years man had to know them, I went cold with fear. And with anger, too, at the impossibility of it all. The combination was paralyzing. Every night I dreamed, as you dream, of more time, of immortality. Only if man lived forever, I thought, could there be any point to living at all. I'm thirsty. You have water?
Come in, traveler.
Thank you. You're very kind. One day, on the road, I met a man. An alchemist. I told him these things and more as I rested with him. He said that he could grant my wish. Only it would cost money. A great deal of money. So I sold everything I had and paid him his money and submitted to his experiments.
Drink this, young man. You may remain here until you recover.
I feel strange.
That will pass.
I remember very little of what followed, except that I was in a coma for many weeks. When I revived, I learned that the alchemist had been burned for blasphemy.
You're not serious? An alchemist?
The only legitimate one that I've ever known.
You're asking me to believe something that goes against everything I know.
Not without proof.
But an alchemist? I'm a man of science. They knew nothing of chemistry. Lead into gold.
Just as I thought. You won't believe it.
Smoke and mirrors. Their methods were based on superstition, magic. What did he use? Bat's blood and eye of toad?
And once upon a time, germs were unknown, and blood cells, and pasteurization, and human growth hormone, and... Sam, all those things and more would have been called magic once. It's a matter of knowing what to measure and how. Do you realize that most of today's medicines come from plants? Witch doctors discovered a long time ago that they worked, even if they couldn't explain the reason.
Don't lecture me.
All right. But you'll grant that certain phenomena exist before we know why. Science is like history in that respect. A detective story, working backwards from known facts until we understand the cause. And I'm the most undeniable of facts. Unless you can come up with another explanation.
Go on.
There isn't much more to tell, really. I thought the experiment had failed, of course, because I didn't feel any different. But then, when I saw my wife and my children and my friends aging and growing old, this was a problem I hadn't considered, you see.
But surely there's a way to get around that paradox.
Such as?
There must be.
Is there? Think about it. If I tell you that somehow I can stop you from aging, where do you want to be stopped? At 30? Then you watch everyone around you turning old. At 70? Would you want to live forever the way you are now? Sick and weak?
It's better than dying.
No, Sam. You're wrong. I was wrong. It's death that gives this world its point. We love a rose because we know it will soon be gone. Who ever loved a stone?
I'm not a rose, and I'm not a stone. I'm a man. Very old, very frightened.
Of what? Death?
Yes, of death.
You're a fool. I want to die.
Then why don't you?
Because I'm a coward. Like all men. Because I'm tired of living and scared of dying. That's why. There's a revolver in my desk at home, Sam. The same one you saw in the Civil War photograph. Every night, I hold it in my hand and pray for the courage to pull the trigger. But I can't.
You mean to say you've survived all these years without an accident, without being injured or wounded?
Some people are lucky that way. They go through life without ever breaking a bone or seeing the inside of a hospital. Oh, I've come close to death plenty of times. But never close enough.
Thank you.
For what?
For reassuring me. I thought that if a man lived forever, he would grow wiser. But that isn't true, is it?
You grow tired. That's all.
It must be lonely.
That's a word that comes to mind.
You say it as if you think it's a word I don't know anything about. I suppose you married more than once?
Yes.
How long with each woman, Walter? 10 years? 15?
I take your point.
Now you know why I attended your lecture. Why I asked you here tonight. It wasn't idle curiosity.
I suspected as much. Sam, this isn't a situation of my choosing, not any longer. I tried to resign 6 months ago, but you talked me out of it. Do you remember?
Yes.
Do you know why? I knew that Susanna was falling in love with me. And I knew what would happen, because it had happened before. A few years of happiness, and then I warned her. I did everything I could to discourage her.
Except tell her the truth.
How could I do that? She'd have thought I was mad.
Then why didn't you leave?
Because it was too late. I was in love with her. Everything was against it, all my reason and experience. But that didn't matter. And God help me, it doesn't matter now.
It does to me. Walter, I can't let you marry my daughter.
And why not?
Susie.
Well, go ahead. I asked a question, Father.
We were just having a conversation.
So I gather.
How long were you standing at the top of the stairs?
Long enough to hear that there's some sort of disagreement over me. Don't you think it would have been considerate to include me in the negotiation?
It's not a negotiation.
Please, don't misunderstand.
Your father seems to think I'm too old for you, darling.
Susanna, let me explain.
That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
Good. In that case, you will marry me?
I thought that's already been decided. You asked, and I accepted. Unless you're having second thoughts.
Nonsense. If I had my way, we'd do it tonight.
Are you serious?
I've never been more serious in my life.
I think you mean it.
There's a justice of the peace in the next county. Go upstairs and get your prettiest dress. I'll go back to my place and pick you up in an hour.
But...
Go. Go.
Daddy?
I can't very well ground you, can I? You're of legal age.
Oh, Walter, I do love you. Though your timing is a bit of a surprise.
Life is a surprise. If we're not ready now, when will we be? Next week? Next year? We have to seize happiness when it comes, and it's here now.
1 hour, darling.
I'll tell her.
She won't believe you, Sam. No one would. In fact, by tomorrow, you won't believe it yourself.
We'll see.
Yes, we will. Yes?
I'll give you one last chance, Walter, if that's your name.
Sam, please.
The irony is, I truly like you. We've been fine friends. But when it comes to my daughter...
You deny her happiness?
Is that what you call it? People who love each other don't have secrets. They share their lives. They grow old together. Susanna's entitled to the same thing. Not a mockery of it.
You don't think this is easy for me.
There's nothing ahead for her but a broken heart, as she sees herself age while you don't. How long do you think you can keep it from her?
And if I go away, will that make her happy?
She'll suffer, but she'll get over it. You don't belong here, any more than that antique pistol in the photograph.
It's still here, in my desk drawer. And so am I. That's reality, Sam, for better or worse.
She's upstairs now, packing. If you come back, I'll expose you. Not just to her, but to the university and the world, starting tonight.
You mean it, don't you?
You don't leave me much choice.
Give me a few minutes. I need to think it through.
Good. If you love her, you know what to do.
Yes, I know what to do. Only, I don't know if I have the courage.
Hello, Tommy.
Who are...
You needn't stand up.
How did you get in?
You left the front door open.
Who are you?
Don't you recognize me, Tommy?
No, I don't think I...
Look hard into my eyes. You called them the most beautiful you'd ever seen once. A long time ago.
I think you've made a mistake.
No. It's you, Tommy.
My name is Jameson. Professor Jameson. And if you don't leave my house at once, I'll be forced to call campus security.
Don't pretend with me. I know who you are.
And who is that?
Tom Bowen.
Tom?
My husband.
That's impossible. I've never been married.
You mean you don't remember? How convenient for you. We married right after the Great Depression. We lost our farm to the drought. Crops died and blew away like dust. And you, still a strong, vital man. So we packed up the car and moved west. The living would be better now, you said. And it was for a while. We had a little girl. Did you know she passed away last year, Tommy? A grown woman herself, getting on in years. It's not right to outlive your children. But me, I had to keep going. It was like I'd been waiting all these years, waiting to know where you went when you ran off. And now, I found you.
My dear lady, perhaps if you told me who you're looking for, I could...
Oh, stop. Please, stop. I saw your picture in the paper. I knew it was you by those eyes. And the ring. You always wore it. So I had to see if it was true. It is. No, Lord, look at that. I can't explain it. I only know what I see. I've grown old, and you haven't.
Don't. Please.
And now you're going to marry someone else and leave her the way you left me.
Lorette, for God's sake.
I can't let you marry her, Tommy. You're mine.
Don't touch me.
What's this?
Put the pistol down.
Oh, I remember that gun. You used to keep it locked away. Said it belonged to your great-grandfather. Take it out and oil it like you knew you were going to use it someday. Is it still loaded?
I said put it down.
Tommy, what you're doing, it's wrong. You can't go on hurting people the way you hurt me. I won't let you.
Lorette, for the love of...
What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
Are you sure? I thought...
Thought what?
I don't know.
Susanna, dear, please wait.
Don't try to stop me. I've made up my mind.
I know.
It's not like I'm going away. Walter and I will be married, and then we'll come back and I'll move my things into his house. It's only down the block. I'll still see you every day and...
Shh. I did have some things to say to you. Very important things. But now, I don't know where to start.
Please don't. I'm nervous enough as it is. Can't you be happy for me? I know it's a change, a big change, but surely you're not surprised. You must have seen it coming. I know we haven't talked much about it, but...
Do one thing for me, sweetheart.
What?
Bring me my reading glasses. I shan't be able to sleep while you're off eloping. At least I can get some reading done.
Oh, Daddy, thank you. Where did you leave them?
Upstairs in my bedroom, as I recall. Would you mind getting them for me?
Of course I will. If Walter comes to the door, tell him...
I know what to tell him. Don't expect him just yet. There's still time.
Wait right here. I'll find them.
Oh.
Excuse me, I didn't see you there.
I saw my Tommy. He's resting now.
Good evening to you, madam. Walter. Walter, where the devil are you?
Hello, Sam.
Why are all the lights off?
I was just, thinking.
The window's open.
I know.
I'll close it.
No.
What's the matter?
It's a strange feeling after all this time.
What do you mean?
I mean, I've come to my senses. Tell Susanna. Tell her if you would.
You're hurt. Turn on the light.
Stay away.
I'll call a doctor.
No.
But your hand, there's blood on it.
Hard to avoid that when you've been shot. It's dripping all over everything. I'm leaking, Sam. Everything that's been held inside for so long, it's running out. I feel light as a feather.
Take my arm. Sit down. Quickly.
A little late for that. I'm sinking, Sam. Right into the rug. It'll be quite a mess to clean up.
What's happening to you?
It's happening. At last.
Your hair. Your skin.
Sorry to fall apart on you. Oh. But nothing lasts forever. Thank God, Sam. Thank God in His wisdom.
Oh, Walter. Walter.
Tell her.
I'll try to think of something.
Don't let her see me cry.
Dad? Walter?
No, Susanna. Stay back.
Daddy!
Go home.
Where's Walter?
Susanna, please, go home, now.
Walter?
He's gone.
Gone where?
I wish I could tell you.
But there are his clothes, his shoes. Daddy! Daddy, what else is on the floor?
Dust, my dear. Only dust.
Professor Walter Jameson, an expert in the subject of times long past, and above all, a consummate actor, since before this university was founded. He's finally completed his life's work, a history of the world that begins in the cradle of civilization and ends in our time, because the future was not his specialty. In fact, the simple truth is he had no future left. The past has a way of catching up with us, sometimes when we least expect it. They say that time heals all wounds, but it also wounds all heals. Rest in peace, Professor. You've just passed the ultimate final examination in the Twilight Zone.
More from the Twilight Zone after this.
You are about to enter another dimension, a dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind, a journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Hi, this is Stacy Keach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our Twilight Zone website at twilightzoneradio.com. At twilightzoneradio.com, you'll find the latest information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas, including behind-the-scenes photographs, plus the newest product releases, trivia contests, ways to contact us, other Twilight Zone-related info and merchandise, plus links to other fascinating websites. So make your next stop twilightzoneradio.com.
Visit twilightzoneradio.com to purchase these Twilight Zone radio dramas on cassette and CD, or call toll-free 1-866-989-ZONE. That's 1-866-989-9663.
Long Live Walter Jameson, starring Lou Diamond Phillips with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Charles Beaumont. Heard in the cast were David Darlow, Alyssa Fraden, Elizabeth Lido, Ann Whitney, Jeff Lupetin, and Christian Stolte. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group. Audio editing, sound design, Foley effects, and mix for the Twilight Zone radio dramas are by Cerny American creatives Craig Lee, Michael Slaybach, Bob Benson, and Jason Rizzo. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking. Miniature, starring Lou Diamond Phillips with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Charles Beaumont. Heard in the cast were Ellie Weingart, Alyssa Fraden, Jeff Lupetin, Joby Cerny, Roger Mueller, Elizabeth Lido, Christian Stolte, Doug James, Kurt Nabig, and C.J. Amari.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Finally, 12 o'clock.
Let's go to lunch.
Hey, Charlie. Charlie, it's recess.
Oh. Thank you. I just want to finish up here.
Trying to make us look bad?
What do you mean?
Now, just what do you think I'm...
Hey, just forget it. Come on, we'll be late.
Look at him. Little goody two-shoes.
Why don't you guys lay off him?
Because we're mean, heartless brutes. Right, Fred?
Right.
Well, I think he's nice.
Hey, Mama, don't forget to change his diaper.
Charlie?
Hello?
Aren't you going to lunch?
Oh, yes.
Any place in particular?
Yes, in a way.
Where?
Well, it's in the museum, actually.
The museum?
They have a very nice cafeteria. It's quiet there, and,
Would you like some company?
well, I mean...
It's okay, Charlie. I understand. See ya.
Hey, look at the dinosaurs. Wow, that's the biggest elephant I ever saw.
It's a woolly mammoth, you dope.
Come along, children. Keep up with the class and don't touch anything.
Cafeteria closed. Oh, no.
And here we have one of the world's greatest collections of primitive art.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
There are selections from every period. I direct your attention to the New Guinea exhibit. Some of the pieces, the sepik shields, for example, are hundreds of years old, but some were made as recently as 1950. This is because New Guinea is still a largely unexplored and therefore unspoiled land. Most natives of the interior will live and die without realizing that the world extends beyond the limits of their jungle.
Sorry, I'm not part of the group.
Let's stay together, please. Now then, the natives speak over 500 different languages. However, you'll notice that their art has a great unity. Of course, they don't think of their carvings as art, not in our sense of the word. This first piece in the glass case was meant to frighten away evil spirits. This one is a protection against disease. Oh, and this one.
If I could just get by, please. I'm on my way out.
Help you, sir.
What?
You look lost. Can I help you find anything?
Oh, no, that's all right. I just got turned around. Is the cafeteria closed?
For the rest of the week. They're remodeling.
Well, I'll be leaving then.
Main entrance is that way.
Thank you.
Have you seen the Egyptian wing?
Pardon?
Egyptology. They have a nice exhibit.
Is that right?
Just downstairs, next to the Hall of Miniatures.
Miniatures?
You know, the model houses. They have the palace at Versailles, a log cabin, a New England church, a whole room full of them, all made by hand, with little dolls inside that look just like real people. Pretty amazing. Have you been there yet?
No, I only come here for lunch, you see.
Well, you might as well take it in now that you're here. Not many people go there, but it's really something.
All right. I think I will.
Turn left at the bottom of the stairs. You can't miss it.
Thank you for the suggestion. I'll have a look.
To most of us, a museum is a place of knowledge, of beauty and truth and wonder. Some people come to study, others to contemplate, others to look for the sheer joy of looking. Charlie Parks has his own reasons. He comes to the museum to get away. It isn't really the low-priced cafeteria meal that draws him in here every day. It's the fact that in these cool, inviting halls, he can be alone for a while, really and truly alone, away from his work and from people who don't understand, which includes almost everyone in the world. But Charlie should be careful. He doesn't know it, but there's always a chance he might wander too far and get lost in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, Miniature, starring Lou Diamond Phillips, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
19th century townhouse, home of Boston residents Mr. and Mrs. Copley Summers. The figure represents their daughter, Alice, and was carved in wood taken from the original balcony. Will you look at that? What in the...
Found it okay, huh?
Excuse me, but...
Yes, sir?
I guess this will sound silly to you, but how do they manage that?
How do they manage what?
In there, in the glass case?
Oh, well, I couldn't say exactly. I know they use magnifying glasses, little tiny tools, single hair brushes, that kind of thing. Must go blind making them so small.
But the girl... she's so realistic.
Isn't she, though? Long black hair, lace dress. Look at her fingers. They didn't miss a thing. Little rug, chair's got teeny tiny doilies on it.
But how do they get the girl to move? Servo motors? Microchips?
How's that?
The girl playing the piano, it's stopped now.
I don't think I...
There, see her sitting at the piano? She was playing just a few seconds ago. It was, I don't know, something like this? Didn't you hear it when you came downstairs?
I don't like jokes, mister. Not when I'm on duty, anyway.
I'm not joking.
Then you're hearing things. There isn't any mechanism inside that piano, and the doll's carved out of wood, a single block of wood. See the sign?
Yes, I know. Carved in wood taken from the original balcony. But I could have sworn...
Yeah, it was probably some kid with one of those pocket radios. They sneak them in once in a while.
But I saw her move. At least I think I did.
Well, you know better now, don't you?
Yes, I know better now.
Here he comes. Finally.
Where do you think he's been?
At the zoo, visiting his relatives.
Charlie,
Yes?
there's a note on your desk. Mr. Demo wants to see you.
How do you do, Mr. Dimmel?
Yeah, sit down, Parks.
I'm sorry I'm late getting back from lunch, sir.
Well, I'm sure you have a good excuse.
No, sir, I don't. I just let the time slip away. I don't know how it happened.
You know, Parks, that's the first sign of humanity you've shown in almost 4 years.
I beg pardon?
Up to now, you've come and gone like some kind of wind-up toy. Never early, never late, always keeping to yourself. What, don't you like us, Parks?
I've never thought about it, sir.
Well, think about it now. Do you like your co-workers?
I suppose so.
Oh, you suppose so?
I mean, that is, I don't dislike them.
I'm afraid that isn't good enough, Parks. An office is like a team or a platoon. Either it works together or it doesn't. And here, it doesn't. And the reason is you. I knew you were a square peg when I hired you, but you were bright, and well, I thought we'd wear those edges off. We haven't. No, not at all. You're still a square peg. You understand me?
Yes, sir. I think I do.
I'm going to use the excuse of your being late, but I can't. The fact is, I'm letting you go because you just don't fit in.
I understand, sir.
Parks.
Yes, sir?
No, this isn't any of my business, but how old are you now? 37, 38?
35.
35. Don't you think it's about time you gave up living with your mother?
She needs me.
Oh, why? Is she ill?
Not actually ill, but my father died some time ago, and my sister is married, and, well, she needs me.
I see. Look, you're welcome to stay on a few weeks if...
No. That's very nice of you, sir, but I'll manage.
Well, you can pick up your check tomorrow.
Thank you.
He had no right.
He had every right, Mother. Hiring and firing people is his job.
But why you?
He doesn't think I fit in.
That's ridiculous.
What are you doing?
I'm going to phone that man and find out why you're being persecuted.
Mother, please, it won't do any good.
Oh, Charlie, what's going to become of you? I've worked so hard to bring you up right. Maybe if I'd let your father punish you the way he wanted to.
It's all right, Mother. This is just a minor setback.
You say that every time. Why can't you keep a job, son? Why do you always end up making people uncomfortable?
I don't know.
I suppose they blame me. Well, I'm not keeping you here.
I know that, Mother.
Nothing in the world would make me happier than to see you settle down with a nice girl, raise a family, live a normal life.
Please, don't cry.
I can't help it. I hate to see you hurt, son.
I'm not hurt.
Well, you should be. Getting fired. It would have killed your father. It would have absolutely killed him.
I'll go to the Employment Bureau tomorrow. Here, take my handkerchief.
Where are you going?
To my room?
Get me my heart medicine before you do.
Yes, Mother.
Charlie? Why were you late getting back to the office?
I was detained.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. I was detained. That's all. Open your mouth.
Charlie, do you feel all right?
Yes, Mother. I'll go to my room now.
What's that you're whistling?
Pardon?
You were whistling.
I don't remember.
You should lie down, Charlie. Take a little nap.
Mother, please, I can take off my shoes.
I'm only trying to help.
I know, but I'd prefer to untie my own shoelaces.
Very well. I'll bring you some cocoa.
Not now.
Why? You always have your cocoa.
I think I'll go out.
At this time of day, we'll be having dinner soon.
I want to get a head start with the Employment Bureau, see if there are any jobs.
But they must be closed by now.
There's still time. I think I'll walk over. It isn't far.
Are you sure you should? Why not wait till tomorrow? Get a fresh start.
Do you want anything at the store?
Not that I can think of. But...
Sit in your chair in the living room. Put your feet up.
Are you sure?
Try not to worry, Mother. I'll be back in an hour.
Back again, huh?
Yes.
Anything in particular?
Is it still open?
What's that, sir?
A miniature room? You know, downstairs next to Egyptology?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. I came back. Wait. Where? Hello? Hello? There. I was afraid you wouldn't be here. Oh, no, you've changed your dress. That's a lovely gown. Very lovely. Are you going out? Who's that? Oh, you are going out. That's why he's wearing a cape and a top hat. Your gentleman caller. Oh. Does he have a carriage waiting? I hope so. I wonder where you're going. To dinner? No, something grand. The opera, that must be it.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Be closing soon.
I see. What time do you open in the morning?
9 o'clock, Monday through Saturday.
I'll be here.
What's that?
Nothing. I'll be along in a moment. I want to study this dollhouse a while longer, if you don't mind.
Okay, sir. Just a few minutes, though. It's almost time.
I see. Thank you.
Have a nice evening.
I have to go now. I won't be here when you come back. But I hope you have a nice evening, Alice.
Hey, where's old Charlie this morning?
Don't worry about him, buddy. My brother never misses breakfast.
Charlie, your breakfast is getting cold. You see, late for his meals, awake every night, tossing and turning. I tell you, I'm half dead with worry.
Mother.
He's sick. I know he is.
Sounds to me like he's got a girl.
Don't be silly.
What's silly about it? He's not a bad-looking guy. A little peculiar, maybe, but, you know, he's not...
If he had a girlfriend, he'd tell me. He hasn't told me, so it isn't possible.
Okay.
Nothing would make me happier than to see Charlie settle down. He knows that. I'm not one of those mothers who won't let go of their children. Ask Myra.
Pass the butter.
Charlie!
I'm here.
Your breakfast is on the table.
Sorry.
Hey, Charlie boy.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
Couldn't be better, Charlie boy. Couldn't be better.
Good morning, Myra. You're looking nice.
I wish I could say the same for you.
I haven't been sleeping very well.
Because of the job?
Yes, I suppose so.
It's been terribly hard on him, pounding the pavement every day.
Boy, that can get you down.
Charlie.
Yes?
We've got a surprise for you. Tell him, bud.
Well, it's like this. I heard they gave you the pink slip, and see, I know the dispatcher pretty well over where I work, and, I told him about you, and, he said...
He said he'd give you a job.
Yeah.
Isn't that wonderful?
Oh. Yes, I guess so.
Charlie!
It's very nice of you, buddy. Really.
You have experience in billing, don't you?
Yes.
Then what?
Well, you see, I don't know if I'd want to travel that far. It's out of the city, isn't it?
Nobody could pick you up.
Sure, till you get yourself a car.
Charlie, for heaven's sake, Buddy's offering you a job.
I'm sorry. I appreciate it, really. But I'm afraid.
You got something better, Charlie?
Excuse me, I have an appointment.
Charlie! Charlie! Oh, I don't recognize him anymore. My own son.
Does he have something better, Mother?
No, he doesn't have anything. He isn't even looking.
How do you know?
The employment agency called. They sent him on 2 interviews, and he never showed up.
Well, then where does he go?
I don't know.
Like I said, he's got himself a girl.
Oh, shut up, will you?
Henry, look at that. A real log cabin. Isn't it wonderful?
Uh-huh.
See, there's a little spinning wheel. Your grandmother had one of those, remember? How did they make it so small?
Uh-huh.
Oh, 19th century townhouse, Boston. Isn't that something? I've never seen anything so perfect, have you? Just look at the miniature piano and the doll there in her little handmade dress.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, I'd love to live in a house like that.
Sure you would. No air conditioning, no central heating, no television, no phone. Sure you would.
Excuse me? Are you finished here? I mean...
Yep, on our way to see the mummies. Come along, May.
If we must.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were still in bed. I wouldn't be here so early, but my sister and her husband came over and... Oh, I understand. Of course you need to get dressed. I'll turn my eyes away so you can have your privacy.
Hi. A little early today, aren't you?
Am I?
I guess you must get a real kick out of these displays.
Yes.
This one in particular. What do you see in there, mister?
Nothing.
Man doesn't stand for 4 and 5 hours at a stretch looking at nothing.
I'm not breaking any rules, am I?
No.
Then leave me alone, please.
Suit yourself.
Forgive me, it won't happen again. Oh, I see you're having breakfast. It isn't any of my business, but I really do think you should eat more than toast. Mother says breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Have I told you about my mother? She's very nice. Of course, she still treats me like a child, but you can't blame her. I'm all she has. I suppose that isn't very much. I have a sister about your age. Her name is Myra. She's nice too, but she's not as pretty as you are. I think you're about the prettiest girl in the world. I don't mind saying that because I know you can't hear me through the glass. But I think I'd say it even if you could, because I hope it's all right, but I have to go now. Just for a while. I didn't get much to eat this morning myself. I'd better have something. But I'll be back soon. I promise.
Charlie?
Hello, Myra. What are you doing here?
Oh, I was driving by. Saw you come out of the museum.
That's nice. Well,
Buy me a cup of coffee?
the cafeteria's closed.
Then we'll go somewhere else.
All right.
Here you go, folks.
Thank you.
Charlie, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't just happen to see you today. I followed you.
You did? Why?
Because Mother asked me to. She's worried, and so am I. You haven't been yourself.
No.
You go to that place every day?
I thought it might be a good idea to improve my mind.
That isn't why. I'm your sister, Charlie. I grew up with you, and I know you. You go there because it gives you a chance to be alone. And you want to be alone because you're scared.
Myra?
Listen to me. This is important. You're over 30 years old, Charlie, but you're living the same way you did when you were 14. Some of it's Mother's fault, some of it's yours. But it isn't natural. It's sick, Charlie, and you know it's sick. And that's why you're scared.
You're probably right.
Stop agreeing with me. I could say you were a blue monkey and you'd agree.
But
Look, I don't know about psychology or anything like that, but I think I know what's wrong with you. You need a girl, Charlie. You're at that time in your life. You know what I mean?
Not exactly.
Well, it's hard to explain, but you've never had a girl, have you?
Not as such?
That's what I thought. Well, we're gonna change that.
How?
I'll introduce you to Harriet Gunderson. She works at my office, and she's a lot of fun. You'll like her.
Myra, please.
Charlie, please. This one time, try. For me. If you do, I promise I won't bother you anymore.
All right.
Here's her address. You don't even have to phone. Just stop by, say around 7. And you don't have to buy her dinner. Take her for a walk in the park. She'll like that, okay?
Okay.
Word of honor?
Word of honor.
Charlie,
Hmm?
what you thinking about?
Nothing in particular.
You sure are quiet. That means you're the dangerous kind. You can't trust the quiet ones.
You can trust me.
Who said I wanted to?
I only meant...
Look, why don't you relax? Come on, let's sit on the bench.
If you like.
Lean back. Take it easy. There. That's better. You like me, Charlie?
Very much.
Then why don't you show it?
How?
Well, you could try kissing me.
But we only met this evening.
Oh, come here.
We hardly know each other.
Quiet, you man, you. Oh!
I didn't mean to push you off the bench. It's just that you surprised me. Sorry, I'll help you up.
Forget it, Buster. Just forget it. Tell your sister you don't need a girl. You need a doctor.
Wait, please. Of course, I realized she was doing it as a favor to Myra, but even so, I didn't mean to be rude to her. It must be hard for you to believe, but that's the way things are these days. Who's at the door? Oh, it must be your gentleman caller. Wait! Tell the maid not to let him in. You mustn't. Why, he's drunk! Look at him! Run! Run! Don't touch her! Don't lay a hand on her! Stop! He's got to stop!
No, let go. Let go, please.
I can't help you! The glass is too thick! I need something to break it! Hold on! No! There's a fire extinguisher on the wall!
Stop it. Oh, please, you're hurting me.
What are you doing?
I had to. He was trying to harm her.
Hold it right there.
He tried to kiss her last night, but she wouldn't let him, so he came back.
Don't move. I'm calling for backup.
But I had to. He grabbed her and she got away and he went after her. She fainted and he carried her to the bedroom. I had to stop him. You can see that, can't you?
Sure, buddy, sure. Put your hands where I can see them. This is museum security. I need a unit over here right away by the miniatures. Better bring a butterfly net and a straitjacket. This one's a doozy.
Now, Mr. Parks, I want you to understand that no one is saying you didn't see these things. There's no doubt that you did. But you saw them in your mind.
They were real, Doctor.
To you, they were. That's the way it is with hallucinations. Ordinarily, the eye sees and transmits a picture to the brain, but sometimes that's reversed. In certain cases, the brain sees and transmits a message to the eye. Do you follow?
They were real.
Then others would have seen them too. Isn't that so? But no one else did see them. How would you explain that?
I can't.
Think about it. Mr. Parks?
I don't know why nobody else saw them. Maybe they weren't looking.
You say there were 3 figures. A young girl, her maid, and a man.
He had a big black mustache.
All right. Now let's reason it out. According to the museum officials, there was only one figure, the girl. Where did the others come from?
Well, the maid always comes from the kitchen, and that fellow...
Yes. Where did he come from?
Outside.
Outside the case?
No, outside the house.
Mr. Parks, there was nothing outside the house but glass. And beyond that, other displays. Isn't that true?
Yes. But he came to the front door, and they went out together once. To the opera or something, I don't know. She didn't realize what he was like then. I could have told her. You only had to look at him to see what kind of person he was. But she's so innocent and trusting and helpless.
Not like other women.
No, not at all. Have you seen her?
Yes, I have.
Is she all right?
Would you like to see her now?
Yes!
She's here. In a box in the drawer of my desk.
Careful!
You are holding a piece of wood in your hands. A beautifully carved piece of wood. About 6 inches tall.
Do you have to take her back?
I'm afraid so. It's museum property. Now, I want you to go back to your room and think about what I've said. Will you do that? And remember, what you saw isn't the important thing. Our job is to find out why. Once we accomplish that, you won't have any more hallucinations. Yes? Oh, yes. Send them in. And ask Dr. Geisner to prepare the patient for checkout. Nice to see you, Mrs. Parks.
You remember my daughter, Myra.
Hello.
Hello, Dr. Wallman.
And my son-in-law, Buddy.
Hi, Doc.
Where's Charlie?
He'll be along in a few moments.
Is he really normal, Doctor?
That's a word we try not to use.
Why not?
Because it's meaningless. It refers to the behavior patterns of the majority. If 99.9% of the people in this country went to bed with their socks on, then that would be considered normal. And if you didn't?
I go to bed with my socks on all the time.
Well, what I'm trying to say is don't judge Charlie's emotional health by the degree to which he conforms to other people's standards. Don't expect him to be like everybody else.
Then you don't think he's sick?
Not now. No. He was when he came here. The constant pressure to be something he wasn't, to act and think and feel the way you wanted him to, instead of the way he wanted to, he was unable to cope with this world. So he created another world. But he knew it was false, so he destroyed it, and with that act, he made his first step toward mental health. Of course, he insisted it was real for a long time, but that's standard with hallucinations.
Charlie!
Hello, Mother. Myra? Buddy?
How are you feeling, Charlie?
Wonderful, Doctor. Really, wonderful.
No more dreams?
I've been sleeping like a baby.
Not worried about the girl in the glass case?
There was no girl. Just a doll. I know that. And I know what made me think I saw what I saw. Thanks to you.
Thanks to you, Charlie. You figured it out, remember? I didn't tell you anything after that first day a few weeks ago.
Oh, Charlie, I was so worried.
Now, Mother. I know you were, but I'm fine now. I'll find a job and everything will be the way it was. You'll see. I've sure missed this.
Did they hurt you, Charlie?
Well, they were going to use shock treatment, but they decided not to when I got well.
A lot of nuts in that place, I bet.
Buddy.
It's all right. I don't mind. May I have some more cocoa?
Charlie, we have a couple of surprises for you.
Oh?
The job at Buddy's office is still open.
Really?
And I talked to Harriet. She forgives you. But she can tell you herself. She's coming over tonight.
That's great. Thank you, Myra. And thank you, Buddy.
Well, it took some doing, let me tell you, after where you've been and all.
Well, I'm sure it did. But you won't be sorry. I intend to work very hard. Now, if I'm going to be ready for tonight, I'd better get a little rest. You'll excuse me?
Have a good nap, Charlie.
Thank you. Would you like to fix my bed, Mother?
I turned it down and fluffed up your pillow. It's all ready.
That's great. Just great. See you all later.
If you need anything, just holler.
I will.
All right, I gotta go by the house. Be back in a while.
Okay, honey.
You want me to pick up some chow?
That's not necessary.
We're all going out tonight.
We are.
Okay, then. See ya.
Take your time.
Drive carefully, buddy.
Sure. No problem.
It's wonderful having Charlie home.
I think the hospital did him good.
Shh, not so loud.
Don't you?
I still don't understand what happened to him.
The doctor told you.
He didn't tell me anything but a lot of gobbledygook.
Mother, I hate to say this, but if you want Charlie to stay well, you're gonna have to let go.
What in the world do you mean by that?
Just what I said. You don't know it, you really don't, but you're keeping Charlie here in this apartment. You're keeping him from growing up.
That isn't true. I've told him 1,000 times nothing in the world would make me happier.
No, Mother, that's wrong. And don't go clutching your heart, because it doesn't work with me. There's nothing wrong with your heart. And there's nothing wrong with Charlie that getting out of here won't cure. He's not your baby boy anymore. He's a man. Let him be one.
I love Charlie.
We all know that, Mother. But if he doesn't leave, he'll be back in that asylum. And this time he'll stay. You don't want that, do you?
No, of course I don't.
Then you help me tonight, when Harriet comes over.
How?
By going out to a movie with Bud and me and leaving them alone.
All right. If you say so.
Pass the sports page, would you?
Here. You should check the movies.
Oh, yeah, sure.
There's Harriet.
Already?
You better tell Charlie to get ready.
Charlie?
Hi, I made it.
Ooh, new dress?
Yeah, cost me something too. Hi, Bud.
Hey, Harriet.
Charlie, your company is here. Charlie? Charlie!
What's the matter? Can't wake him up?
He must be tired.
It's locked.
Charlie never locks his door.
Hey, Charlie boy. Up and at him, pal.
Maybe he doesn't want to be disturbed.
Nobody could sleep through that. Break it down, bud.
Gee, I don't know.
Break it down.
Okay.
The window's open!
Take it easy, Mother.
He must have crawled out.
Why would he do a thing like that?
I don't know. He's your son.
Oh, what did I ever do?
Mother, be quiet. Hello, operator? Could you give me the number of the City Museum? The main one downtown. Thank you.
He couldn't have gone there. The doctor said he was well.
Hello? Yes, could you tell me, please, are you open tonight? I see. Thank you.
Well?
Well, they close earlier tonight.
Thank God.
But they were open until a little while ago.
Hello. I see they got your glass case repaired. I'm so glad. They tried to tell me you weren't real. Of course I knew better. But I had to pretend. Otherwise, I never would have seen you again. I love you, Alice. Maybe if I keep telling you, you'll believe me. Your world isn't simple, is it? No world with people in it ever is. There's loneliness and misery and heartache. Oh, look at you, crying because you're alone. I've been alone all my life. People try to understand, but they can't. You could. We could understand each other and help each other and love each other, if only. Wait! Someone's here. I have to hide. But where?
This is where he always went, every day.
Are you sure he's here, Doctor?
I'm almost positive.
Place is empty, I checked.
He could have come in earlier and hidden, couldn't he?
Where? This place is deader than a doornail.
Shine your flashlight over there. What about those Egyptian mummy cases?
Say, that one isn't supposed to be open.
Could a man hide in there?
I guess. Nobody's allowed to touch him. It's against the rules.
Mrs. Parks, would you do something?
Anything for poor Charlie.
I'm sure he can hear you, wherever he is.
Are you going to take him back to the hospital?
I think it would be wise, don't you? Before anything else happens, call him. Ask him to come out.
Charlie?
Louder. Command him.
Charlie, this is your mother. Come here.
Again.
Charlie Parks, you come here this second, young man. You hear me?
It's too late. He's not going to listen to you now, Mother.
Hey, Charlie boy, let's go. What do you say, huh?
Can you turn on the lights?
Yeah, at the main switchboard.
Do it. We're gonna have to search the whole place.
Hey, is this the dollhouse?
That's the one.
And the doll, is that her?
Yep. Say,
what?
There's two of them now. A man and a woman sitting on the piano bench. I don't remember that.
All right, let's start looking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get the lights.
Charlie!
Charlie, please. This isn't funny.
Yo, Charlie! Come on, Charlie!
They never found Charlie Parks because they didn't look closely enough at the house in the glass case. The guard didn't say anything more about what he saw. He knew what they'd think, and he knew they'd be right, because seeing is not always believing. Especially if what you see happens to be on display in an odd corner of the Twilight Zone.
We'll return to the Twilight Zone in just a moment.
You are about to enter another dimension, A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land of imagination. Next stop, the Twilight Zone. Hi, this is Stacy Keach. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our Twilight Zone website at twilightzoneradio.com. At twilightzoneradio.com, you'll find the latest information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas, including behind-the-scenes photographs, plus the newest product releases, trivia contests, ways to contact us, other Twilight Zone-related info and merchandise, plus links to other fascinating websites. So make your next stop twilightzoneradio.com.
Visit twilightzoneradio.com to purchase these Twilight Zone radio dramas on cassette and CD, or call toll-free 1-866-989-ZONE. That's 1-866-989-9663.
There is a fifth dimension beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone.
Last call, bus to Heart City, now departing from Floor 2. Carry on luggage only. All passengers with tickets proceed to door 2.
What did he say?
He said the bus to Heart City.
Hartford? That us?
No, dear.
When's our bus?
I don't know, Edward. Why don't you ask?
Ask who?
The nice man at the ticket window.
I want a window seat.
Yes, dear.
If they don't give me a window seat, I'm not going. I'll stay right here on this bench all night if I have to.
You can't do that. They won't let you.
Won't let me sit by the window? Then you go on without me, Eleanor.
Pardon me.
Oh, hello, dear.
I'm sorry to bother you.
Not at all.
Are you waiting for the Cortland bus by any chance?
What did she say? Portland?
Portland, Maine, or Portland, California?
Neither, I'm sorry.
We're going to the Elder Hostel in Fort Ritchie. My friend Mary went there last year, and she said it was lovely.
I'll ask at the window. About your bus, too, if you like. Do you mind if I leave my suitcase here, just for a minute?
Of course, dear. Oh, you know that.
Thank you. I'll be right back. Excuse me. The bus to Cortland.
What about her?
It was due a half hour ago.
Yep, a half hour ago.
When will it be in?
It's kind of hard to say. Road slick, maybe a bridge or two out. That's bound to screw up the schedule.
Well, do you have any idea when it'll be in?
She'll be in when she'll be in, that's all. I told you that the last time you asked, miss.
The last time? The last time I asked you was right now. Look, all I want is a civil answer from you.
You're getting a civil answer, miss. Trouble is, every 10 minutes, you're up here requiring one. The situation just doesn't change that rapidly. You want to know about the Cortland bus? It's late. It was late when you first asked me a half hour ago, late when you came back 15 minutes later, and it's late now. All the asking in the world ain't gonna push it none.
This is the first time I've been at this window to ask. Either your eyes are bad, mister, or...
My eyes are fine. I don't have any trouble reading the timetables, now do I? Maybe you're the one with the problem. Maybe you don't hear very well. Or maybe you don't remember things. Maybe you'd best see a doctor about that memory of yours.
I don't need to see any doctor. Now, I've had just about enough of this conversation. Goodbye. And you needn't worry, I won't bother you any further.
Here she comes again.
Are you all right, dear?
Yes, I'm fine. Oh, I forgot to ask for you.
Ask about what?
Your bus. You wanted to know about the one to Fort Ritchie.
Oh, we don't need to know.
You don't?
I found that schedule you brought us before.
That's nice. I'm glad, but I didn't bring it to you.
What did she say?
Oh, but you did. The first time you came over. You didn't ask us to watch your bag then.
My bag. Yes, here it is.
You were going to the window, but you didn't want to leave your bag here. Not the first time.
And you're saying I spoke to you on 2 different occasions?
That's right. About your bus. Is something the matter?
No, nothing's the matter.
Millicent Barnes, age 25, young woman waiting for a bus on a rainy November night. Not a very imaginative type is Miss Barnes, not given to undue anxiety or fears, or for that matter, even the most temporal flights of fancy. Like most young career women, she has a generic classification as, quote, someone with a head on her shoulders, end of quote. All of which is mentioned now because in just a moment, the head on Miss Barnes's shoulders will be put to a test. Circumstances will assault her sense of reality, and a chain of nightmares will put her sanity on the block. Millicent Barnes, who in 1 minute will wonder whether she's going mad or whether she's just stumbled into the Twilight Zone.
And now, the Twilight Zone, and our story, Mirror Image, starring Morgan Brittany and Frank John Hughes, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Well, shall we run through it again?
Thank you, no.
Good.
I wondered, well, I just noticed.
Noticed what?
That the bag in there?
Where?
In the baggage room behind you. That bag, the one on the floor in front of the others.
What about it?
Well, I'd like to see it.
You would?
Yes, it looks familiar.
What is this? Some kind of game?
No game, honestly. It looks just like mine. It's identical, even to the handle being torn, the red name tag, the sticker on the side.
Lady, that is your bag. You checked it.
That's not my bag.
You want it back?
It looks just like mine, but it's not. It can't be. That's my bag over there by the bench.
Is it?
The bench against the wall, at the end where I was sitting. Oh.
Uh-huh.
My bag was there, but it's not now.
That's because you checked it.
Well, how did... Then I'd like to uncheck it, if it's mine, as you say.
Claim check, please.
What?
All you have to do is show me a claim check. The one I gave you when you checked the bag.
I don't have one. Here's my bus ticket, my wallet, my keys, and the rest. See, that's all I have in my purse.
No claim check, no suitcase.
But that's absurd. You just said it's mine.
Nothing I can do about that. State law.
When I saw it in the baggage room just now, I'd swear that was the first time I...
Why don't you just go over there and sit down, miss? You're either walking in your sleep or you're hungover or something. Just go back there and sit down and breathe through your nose and let me read my magazine. When the Cortland bus comes, there'll be a loud noise, a door opening, and people will come in here. And then you'll know the bus has arrived.
But I never checked my bag. I don't feel very well. Where's the ladies' room?
Straight across the lobby, other wall.
There goes that girl again.
I see her, Edward.
Can't make up her mind, can she? Must be on some kind of drug.
Oh, you hush now.
I'll be finished cleaning the floor in a minute, honey. You go right ahead.
Thank you.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right. I'm perfectly all right. Why, don't I look well?
Why, no. Honey, you look fine. You look just fine. Just like when you came in before.
What do you mean, before?
You were in here just a few minutes ago, remember?
That wasn't me.
Sure was, honey. Same coat, same little rain hat. That was you, for sure. Not that many people in the station this time of night. Plus, I never forget a face.
Look, I don't know what's going on around here. Somebody takes my bag, somebody says I'm always asking questions about the bus. Now you tell me I've been in here before and...
Just take it easy now. Everything's going to be all right.
Well, of course it is. There's nothing wrong to begin with. There isn't a thing wrong. I think the only problem around here is that you people need some sleep or something. You say I came in the ladies' room.
Big as life.
And then I suppose I walked back out into the waiting room, right into this very door.
So far, yeah. Here, wanna try?
Oh, thank you.
This guy's easy, though.
Oh.
Let me get you a cold cloth, honey. I don't think you're well.
I don't need one, thank you. I must be overtired. That's it. But I'm gonna be fine. Now, let's just do a quick reality check. Look out there.
What for?
Tell me what you see.
Okay.
Now, tell me about the woman. Tell me if...
No woman.
Are you sure?
All I can see is a kid playing a video game.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm on level 13 again.
That's nice.
Whoa.
I wanted to ask you, who were you talking to just now?
Who do you think? Wanna play, huh?
Play?
There goes. I lost. Oh, well.
I might have another quarter in my purse.
Nah, 4's enough.
Is it?
That's what you gave me already. I still got 2 left.
Of course. And that was just a minute ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, when you're coming out of, you know.
The ladies' room?
That guy at the window. He won't give me change, but you did. 4 quarters for $1. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So you want to play?
You mean like before?
You didn't play me before. You said some other time. Well, want to now?
This game, it's called Tomb Raider.
Cool, huh? There's the graveyard. When the dead people come out of the ground, you have to shoot them before they get you. Or a tombstone pops up with your name on it. See?
After I was standing here talking to you, where did I go? Did you see exactly?
How come?
I'm trying to retrace my steps. I think I lost something.
Same place you were sitting before. Over there on the bench. Where the suitcase is.
A suitcase? Yes, of course. It has to be mine. Right where I left it. On the floor.
Last chance.
For what?
Last game of the night. Before they shut off the machine.
Some other time.
I gotta go home anyway.
Home. Yes, you do that. Time to go home. Here. Right here. And the tag with my name on it. How can that be?
Miss?
Yes, what do you want?
Your wallet. I think it fell out of your purse.
Oh, thank you. I must have dropped it over there somewhere.
You did. I saw it, so I brought it over. Person can't get very far without a wallet now, can they?
Thank you again.
Thank you. You mind if I share your bench?
No, I don't mind.
Bus is late, isn't it?
It seems to be. It's over half an hour late now. You mean the Cortland bus, don't you?
That's the one. I was supposed to be in Syracuse by 10. Planes were all grounded. Took a cab from Binghamton. Darn thing skidded and ran into a tree just a few miles outside of town. Had to walk back to the bus station there.
That's quite a story. You look awfully wet.
No kidding. I'm about 4 hours from Binghamton and about 5 minutes away from pneumonia.
Is that right?
Forgive me, miss, but you're not ill, are you?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I really truly don't.
Well, is there anything I can do?
I don't know how to answer that. It's just that a whole bunch of odd things have been happening.
Odd?
I've been seeing things.
What sort of things?
Oh, I don't think I should tell you. I think you'll want to move to another part of the room if I do. Or call the police or an ambulance or something.
Why don't you take a chance and tell me? You never know. I might be able to help.
I don't even know you.
Oh, sorry. Paul Grinston. I'm from Binghamton.
Millicent Barnes. At least I was.
And what does Millicent Barnes do?
I'm a private secretary. I quit my job here on Thursday, and I got another job in Buffalo, and that's where I'm going tonight. Well, trying to go to Buffalo. But everything I do, people keep telling me I've done it before. The man who sells the tickets, he He said I kept asking him where the bus was, and the woman in the restroom, she said I'd been in there before, and I hadn't been. And my bag here. My bag? Where?
Right there, by the edge of the bench.
Oh, for a second there, I thought it was starting all over again.
I think you'd better tell me the whole story.
Well, that couple over there, the man and the woman and the ticket man, they said I'd checked it, and there was a bag almost identical to mine in the baggage room. I saw it. Then when I looked again...
Go on. Please.
Well, it doesn't make any sense, but when I was in the ladies' room, there was a voice from out here, and I thought I heard...
What did you hear?
My own voice. I thought I heard myself talking to someone.
Who?
That boy.
Where?
Oh, he must have gone home. You don't believe me, do you?
Well, I wasn't there.
It has to be some kind of a delusion. Do people have delusions that they can hear?
I don't know. I guess they could.
That's what they are, I'm sure. Some kind of delusions. But it isn't just hearing things and seeing things that don't exist. It isn't just that. Why did the old man selling tickets and that woman in the powder room and the couple on the bench and the boy playing the video machine, why did they all say they'd seen me before?
I can't say. That's a tough one.
What is happening? What on earth is happening to me? I must be sick. I must be running a fever, but I'm not even warm. I don't have a fever. No fever at all. Do I? Here, touch my hand. Can you feel me?
Yes, I can feel you. You're really here if that's what you're worried about, and you don't have a fever.
I'm not some sort of crazy person. Really, I'm not. I've never had any problem like this. I mean a problem with my mind or anything like that.
Of course you haven't. And there is an explanation someplace. There's a reason. Maybe...
Maybe what?
Maybe there's someone here in this building who resembles you. Could be that, you know? Or maybe somebody playing a joke or something. Is that possible?
No, that's too fantastic, and that doesn't explain the bags or anything. If there was someone, where is she now? This is a small bus station. Where is that person?
When you get to Buffalo, will someone be there to meet you?
Why, yes, I think so. I'm sure of it. A friend of mine. She's supposed to pick me up at the station.
Maybe you should call ahead since we're running late. Let your friend know you won't be getting in for a while.
Yes, that's a good idea.
There's a payphone over there.
Good. Oh, but I only have $1, and that man at the window...
Here, this ought to be enough.
I can give you this dollar bill.
Forget it.
Oh, you're very kind. I'll be over there.
I'll watch your bag for you.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
Would you do one thing for me?
Sure. What do you need?
I need you to ask the man at the ticket window something. Would you mind?
Not at all.
Ask him if... But you don't have to ask him. Just look over his shoulder into the storage room where they keep the bags and see if there's one that looks like mine. The same handle, the same kind of tag hanging off it exactly. And if there is, tell me. Would you do that?
No problem.
I'll be right back.
Please deposit $1.70 for the first 3 minutes.
$150, $160. Oh, I don't have that much.
Would you like to call collect?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
One moment, please, while I get your party on the line.
Hello?
Judy? It's me.
Where are you? Did you make your bus all right?
Yes, I made it, but now the connection is late, the one to Cortland.
Good thing you caught me. I was just on my way out the door.
It'll be a while yet. I guess it's the rain.
So when should I meet you?
That's just it. I don't know.
Tell you what, I'll call the bus station here and ask them what time it's due. As soon as I find out, I'll get in the car.
I'm so sorry to do this to you.
It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. I'll be there.
Thank you so much.
See you in a little bit.
Number 17 to Cortland, Syracuse, and Buffalo. Now arriving at Gate 2. All passengers, Gate 2.
That's it. Judy, are you still there? Judy?
Gate 2, departing in 5 minutes. Need a ticket?
No, I've got one.
Luggage?
What?
You want to check any luggage?
All I have is this briefcase.
Go right through that door then. Line's outside. What time is it?
Oh, I don't know, man. It's finally here. I thought we'd have to stay in a motel.
Hope the bridge didn't wash out.
Well, better late than never.
You can go now.
Right. I have to wait for someone. I think she checked her bag. Could you look? Medium size, leather handle with a red tag on it, and a sticker on the side?
You mean the young ladies?
I don't see it.
That's because she picked it up already. Took it through.
No, I don't think so. I don't see it back there, but it's possible she didn't check it at all.
Oh, she did all right. Picked it up as soon as I made the announcement, just before you walked up.
Wait a minute. That's not true.
No?
She went to use the phone.
Phone's over there. Nobody's using it now, see?
How can that be?
Glad to have her out of my hair, if you want to know. Real nervous type. Couldn't make up her mind. Number 17, Cortland, Syracuse, and Buffalo. Boarding now.
Hi.
Oh! You are here.
Where did you think I'd gone?
To make a phone call, but...
I did, and now the bus is here, at last.
I guess we better get going.
Let me get my bag.
You're...
Right here where I left it. Thanks for watching over it for me.
Let me get that for you. Looks heavy.
Oh, thank you. You're very nice.
No problem.
Really, you're being very kind to me.
Oh, forget it. You're easy to be kind to.
More than just kind. I mean...
Come on. We don't want to miss it.
Just set her down right there, ma'am. I'll put her in with the rest.
Be careful now. It's got all my prescriptions. Don't you lose it.
I won't lose it, ma'am. What goes in comes out. I'll even give you a claim check for it, okay? There you go.
What did he say?
Come along, Edward.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
Want that in here?
Yes, just this suitcase. Give the claim tag to the young lady.
Oh,
Something the matter, miss?
look!
What?
That's my bag.
He's got it.
Not that one, the other one. The one that looks just like it.
Where?
In the luggage compartment, you see it? It's already been loaded on the bus.
Who gave you that suitcase?
Which one?
With the red name tag on the handle, right there.
Some woman? I don't remember.
Try. What did she look like?
Well, it's hard to say. Half a dozen people lined up all at once.
Miss Barnes! Millicent, wait! You just lie there for a while.
But I can't.
Yes, you can. I'll put my coat under your head.
On my way. You and the lady coming, or aren't you?
We'll wait for the next one.
Next one ain't due till 7 in the morning.
That's all right.
Got a long wait.
Okay, we're on our way.
You want another wet towel for your forehead, honey?
What? Oh, no.
I'm shutting off some of the lights. When not in use, turn off the juice. That's what I always say.
Well, I'd better get home. I hope she feels better.
Thanks for your help.
It's all right, but offhand, mister, I'd say she needs some looking after. More than a towel for her head. You know what I mean?
Good night. How are you doing?
The bus.
It couldn't wait, but there'll be another one.
You didn't get on.
I don't care. I'm this late already. A few more hours won't make any difference.
It's quiet now.
Nice and restful. So you can just take it easy on this bench here. Keep your feet up.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. I'll sit on the other end.
Stay here. I wanted to tell you
Yes?
what I've been thinking about.
Go ahead.
Something. It's very odd, but I've been remembering something I heard or read a long time ago. I don't know where. About different planes of existence. Different worlds that exist side by side.
How do you mean?
Parallel planes. That's what they call them. And each of us has a counterpart in this other world. And sometimes through some sort of freak occurrence, there's a break, and the two worlds converge. The counterpart steps outside into our plane, and to survive, It has to take over.
Take over how?
Replace us. Move us out so it can live.
That's a little metaphysical for me.
I remember reading it someplace. Each of us has a twin in this other parallel world. An identical twin. Maybe the one people saw tonight.
Millicent, there's another explanation. There's gotta be. An explanation that, well, something that has more reason to it.
I can't explain it, but somehow I know that's what happened. My counterpart, this other woman.
Forget about it, please. Look, I just thought of something. I've got a good friend who lives in Tully. I'll call him and see if he can't bring his car down here for us. He could probably run us into Syracuse. I'll call him, all right, Millicent? Shall I call my friend?
I guess so.
Excuse me.
I'll tell you what I think. I think she's got a leak in her attic. Parallel planes, counterparts in another life. You got a thing for sick people? Is that it?
Poor kid. I don't know what's gonna happen to her.
You gonna call your friend?
What?
Your friend in Tully. The one with the car.
I don't have a friend in Tully. But she needs help, medical help. I figured it would be easier that way. I figured she'd come along if I told her that. Poor kid. I don't know what else to do. Have you got a phone in there?
Who you want to call?
The police, I guess. They're the ones who'd know how to help her.
To tell you the truth, she kind of gives me the willies. I just as soon she get out of here one way or another. I don't much care how.
Where's your phone?
Come around to the office so she can't hear.
Okay.
Say, where'd she go?
What?
Take a look. She ain't on that bench no more.
Is anybody in there? Where are you? Where did you go? I know you're in here. Unless you really did get on that bus, but you didn't, did you? You're too clever for that. I only want to ask you a question. Then I'll go. Who are you really? And what do you want?
Millicent, are you in there?
Yes?
Oh, good. You had me worried there for a minute.
I'm fine.
I made the call. I just thought, it's let up outside. How about a breath of fresh air while we're waiting?
All right. It's late.
Yes, it is. You know, sometimes, on a bad night, a person could use some help. Sometimes we all could.
You've been really nice. I don't know what to say.
Neither do I. Except that I do want to help you. Sometimes talking to someone can make all the difference. I may not have the answers you need, but there are people who do.
Why is that police car here? Is there trouble?
No trouble.
We'd better go inside.
Mr. Grinstead.
Yes.
You the one who called?
No, he didn't call you. Why would he call you?
Easy now, miss.
What are you doing? Get your hands off of me!
You know a place to take her?
Paul?
I think it's best if you go with them. No one's going to hurt you.
Paul!
Relax, lady. Come over to the car.
No! No, I won't! What are you doing?
Be careful with her. She's kind of fragile, a little confused, that's all.
Paul, don't let them take me! Why are you doing this?
I told you, be careful with her. She's not a criminal or anything.
Don't worry, Mr. Grinstead. We'll hold her for observation, get her some help. You did the right thing.
Stop! Let me go!
All right, come on. Get right. Okay, here we go.
Millicent.
Get it all squared away?
Yeah, they're gonna take her to the hospital for observation.
What was she talking about anyway? All that business about another life?
I don't know. Part of her illness, I guess.
We've been driving for quite a while.
Miss?
Where are you taking me?
Don't worry, you're not going to jail.
This is all a misunderstanding.
The doctors will figure that out.
But I'm not sick.
Then you'll go on home.
I don't want to go home.
No?
I'm on my way to Buffalo. I have a new job there. Would you like to see the letter? It's in my purse.
Got your ID, too?
Certainly.
Let's have a look.
What happened back there, Miss Barnes?
Nothing.
Must have been something. Mr. Grinstead said you were upset, behaving irrationally.
Did he?
Said you had some wild story about people out to get you in the bus station?
Oh? Well, there were a couple of pretty unsavory characters hanging around. Haven't you ever been in a bus station?
He a friend of yours, Grinstead?
Not at all. I only met him a few hours ago.
And you thought somebody stole your luggage, got on the bus, tried to pass herself off as you?
Look, officer, it's really very simple. I haven't slept in almost 24 hours. I've been riding buses and it's raining and every connection is late. Wouldn't you be a little on edge?
That's no reason to run around disrupting the place, bothering everybody.
He tried to pick me up. That's why I was so upset.
Well, that's not what the station master said.
Well, what does he know? I mean, he's pretty peculiar himself. Stop the car right here and let me out. I'm begging you.
Sorry, I can't do that.
Look, I'll take a cab all the way to Buffalo. Then none of you will have to put up with me anymore.
See, there you go.
There I go what?
You seem like a nice enough person. Why don't you just take it easy?
If you'd seen the things I saw, heard what I heard.
Calm down now and be a good girl, and I'll have to cuff you. You wouldn't like that now, would you?
Oh, you do that! Do it! Look, I don't care anymore.
I think you better let him check you out real good when we get to Braywood.
Braywood? What is that, a loony farm?
Emergency medical facility. They'll run some tests, see if you need any medication.
But my friend's waiting for me. What will she think if I'm not on the bus?
Your friend have a name?
Yes, of course she does. It's Judy Jensen. We've known each other since we were in school.
In Buffalo?
That's where the bus is going. I'm supposed to be on it. She was going to pick me up.
We'll get word to her.
Yes, do that. She'll tell you there's nothing wrong with me. One call, that's all I ask.
All units, possible robbery on Elm Street.
This is Unit 4.
South 2000 block at Mayfair. Are you in the area?
Negative.
Well, boys, somebody better roger me fast, because I need a unit out there right now.
Why are you wasting your time like this when there's a crime going on? Look, I'm not violent. I've never been arrested in my life. And now you're probably going to cost me my job, when all you have to do is call my friend. Do you really want to drive around for another hour with someone in the backseat who's broken no laws while real criminals are running around on the streets?
We'd have to fill out a report. A lot of paperwork. Be at the hospital till dawn.
We already have to fill out a report.
We could release her OR.
Then she goes right back to what she was doing, hurt herself or someone else.
Oh, in the friend's custody, I mean.
Your friend. She willing to drive out here and sign an affidavit?
Oh, I'm sure she would if you'd ask.
We could at least make the call.
This is Unit 4. Kelly, we're heading over to South Elm. Meanwhile, do me a favor. Patch me through to a Judy Jensen in Cortland.
I have your call, Unit 4.
Hello?
Miss Jensen?
She's gone to bed. Who's calling?
This is the Tully Police Department. Do you know a Millicent Barnes?
Yes, I'd say I do.
We have Miss Barnes here, and we were wondering...
Is this a crank call?
This is Lieutenant Anderson of the Tully PD. Miss Barnes says...
Oh, she does. Well, it just so happens that this is Millie Barnes, and I don't appreciate crank calls in the middle of the night, and neither does Judy. We just got in from the bus station, and if you don't mind, I'd very much like to take a hot shower and get some sleep. Is that all right with you? Good night. No. 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 No.
You have any coffee?
Vending machine, other side.
When's the next bus? 7 o'clock?
You got 4.5 hours. Take a snooze on the bench there if you want. You'll be all alone. No noise. I even shut off the video machine. This place is like a tomb between now and morning.
Thanks. I might do that.
You want to check your briefcase?
No, I'll keep it with me. Thanks. Hey, what's going on?
Nothing's going on. Thought you were going to take a nap.
I was about to, but I walk a few feet to the machine, turn around, and my briefcase is gone.
Well, sure it is.
What does that mean? Oh, dear Lord, she was right. And you're the one. It was you all along.
Hey, simmer down.
You're playing tricks, aren't you? Stupid, hick-town tricks. Does that keep you from getting bored? Stealing people's luggage, moving it around, putting it back when they're looking the other way? Is that what all this is about?
The briefcase isn't there because you picked it up and brought it over here and walked out onto the platform.
I did that? You saw me?
Sure did. Same coat, same shoes, same everything. Didn't say a word. Only question is, how did you get back through that door without me seeing you? Of course, I was reading my magazine, so I guess I wouldn't have noticed.
Hey, who's out there? Hey, that's my briefcase! You, stop! Who are you? Where are you going? Please, what are you doing here? Tell me, I have to know! What do you want?
Obscure metaphysical explanation to cover a most disturbing phenomenon. Reasons dredged out of the shadows to explain away that which cannot be explained. Call it parallel planes, the myth of the doppelganger, or just plain old-fashioned insanity. But whatever you call it, you'll probably find more where that came from if you take a good look around the next time you're forced to spend a cold, wet, particularly inhospitable night at a bus station or some similar out-of-the-way place, one that's located just over the borderlines of the Twilight Zone.
We'll be back to the Twilight Zone in a moment.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com, where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
Mirror Image, starring Morgan Brittany and Frank John Hughes with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and based on a script by Rod Serling. Heard in the cast were Peter DeFaria, Richard Hensel, Peggy Roeder, Adam Tangway, Roderick Peoples, Doug James, and Natalia Reed. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Paul Patch, Terry Jennings, the American Forces Radio and Television Service, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You're entering another dimension, beyond any limits known to man. This is the universe of imagination, a wondrous land of brave new stories from the far reaches of space and time. So fasten your seatbelt. There's the signpost up ahead. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Man, what was that?
Seagull, probably.
No way.
Let's move it, ladies.
But Sarge...
Now what are you crying about?
Ramirez says it was a seagull.
Yeah? From what ocean?
You hear that, Manny? There ain't no beach around here.
I didn't say it was. I said it could have been.
It was big and black, and seagulls ain't black.
Maybe it was a chicken.
Now listen up, you jokers. We don't make it back by 1200 hours, we miss chow. Bobbit.
Yes, sir.
See that big rock?
Which one?
Side of the trail, about 30 yards. Climb up, take a peek over the edge. See if anything's moving in the valley.
Sure thing, Sarge.
Ramirez.
Sir.
Go around the turn to the trees. If cemetery road's all clear, give me the high sign.
You got it, sir.
I'll watch your back. Now move.
Sarge wants to take a break.
What about us?
This ain't no democracy.
You hear that?
Artillery.
Could have been thunder.
I don't see any clouds. You see any clouds?
The weather's crazy around here. The enemy's 5 kilometers away.
That's what headquarters says.
Why would they lie?
So we don't turn, tail, and run.
I ain't no chicken.
Well, let's find out. You got the glasses?
Right here.
There's the rock. Go over and take a look-see. And keep your head down.
Here goes nothing.
What do you see?
Crop fields. Grass. That's all.
My turn. Wait there.
Hey, Manny, be careful. That was a mortar for sure.
What do you know? It's raining.
We better get gone.
I'd like to take me a little shower first.
Oh! Manny! Manny! You're bleeding.
Go back.
Can you walk?
I said go back. There's a sniper.
I ain't leaving you here. Nice shooting, Sarge. You got him.
Take cover.
Ramirez is hit. He's losing blood.
Get him to the trees.
You were right.
Hang on, Manny.
It was a crow. I should have known. Crows are bad luck.
Move!
He can't walk.
Lift his legs.
It's too late. Promise me something.
What?
When the captain writes my folks, tell him to say, I didn't feel a thing.
Get down!
3 men on patrol, a mile from camp. A simple reconnaissance mission. Or it should have been. The year? Take your pick. The place? It might be any on a very long list. This army happens to be American, but there are a lot of uniforms out there. The men, though, never change. Their job is always the same, to stop the enemy. The question is, at what price? And what of those who wait, for whom their lives are beyond price? They can only pray that every man comes back alive. Some, however, never come back. This, then, is their story. Tale of those who fight and those who wait in the Twilight Zone.
Company, attention! One. Squad 1. 1. Squad 2. 2. Squad 3.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez, your son Manuel served in my company for... that's no good. Your son, Private First Class Manuel Ramirez, served under my command for the past 12 months. During that time, he exhibited courage and...
Sir?
Oh, Lieutenant, come in. I was just finishing the letters.
You ready for me to type them up?
Not quite yet.
Oh, if I'm interrupting...
No. I could use a break.
Coffee, Captain?
Oh, I've had plenty. Help yourself.
How many is it now?
What?
The letters.
Too many. One for every man we've lost.
I always thought...
What's that, Eddings?
Isn't it the Pentagon's job to...
Officially, yes.
Then why...
They were under my command. That makes it my responsibility.
I see.
Every one was somebody's son, or husband, or brother. They deserve more than a form letter.
Frankly, sir, I don't know how you do it.
Sitting here, writing? That's the easy part. Just the same time, I've been meaning to thank you.
For what? I'm only the typist.
Something I was never very good at.
How many to go this morning?
I've written Miller's family, Bobbitt's. Rough drafts, at least. That leaves Ramirez. I'd hope to have them done before the truck gets here.
Well, you can always dictate.
That wouldn't work.
Why not? I'm pretty fast.
I know you are, but I seem to be running out of words. At least the kind that mean anything.
Well, let's give it a shot, sir. If you draw a blank, I'll make suggestions, and then I'll read it back. You have final say, of course.
I'm afraid I'd drive you crazy.
I tell you, we can do it. Just sit me down, give me some paper.
You don't know what you're in for.
All right. Okay. Ready when you are, sir.
All right, this is what I have so far. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Ramirez, your son, Private First Class Manuel Ramirez, served under my command for the past 12 months. During that time, he exhibited courage and,
Dedication?
Good.
It was on the tip of your tongue, sir.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Nothing's wrong with you. The fact that you took the time to write, believe me, Captain, that says a lot.
His loyalty and motivation were an example to the entire company. It is therefore with the deepest regret that I write today to inform you.
Freeze! Art! Order! Art!
Hey, Lincoln. What? You seen the bodies?
Yup. All bagged up.
Where'd they put them?
Behind the latrine, till the truck gets here.
They laid them on the ground?
No. They put them in the little chapel of dreams, done up in their Sunday best. What do you think?
They shouldn't leave them out like that.
Afraid someone's gonna steal them?
No.
Well, they're sure not gonna get up and walk away.
We're talking about Manny. I went through basic with him.
Me too.
And Bobbitt, and the Sarge. This morning we had mess together.
So?
And now, what are they? Dead meat. That's what. Missing and presumed dead. Same thing, isn't it? Once you're on the list, you don't come back, just like Inglis and Willard and Ruiz and...
Forget about it.
We used to have 100 guys. Now how many we got? 67. Who's next? I mean, if we don't watch it, we're all gonna be on the list. We're all...
I said forget it, Cook. This isn't war games. You want to make it home in one piece? Then keep your head screwed on straight or you're done for. You got that?
I just don't want to end up like I was nothing. We could bite the big one and nobody'd even know. What if they never found you? All you'd be is a name on a list.
There's the truck. Now shut your mouth and do your job. You hear me?
Gorman?
Captain?
How are things at battalion headquarters?
5 by 5, sir. Can't complain.
How nice for you.
The general says he got another pickup. How many this time?
3.
Cemetery Road?
That's right.
No mystery why they call it that.
No, there's not.
Here's the paperwork, Sergeant, plus the letters for stateside.
No problem.
Pull the truck over there.
Lincoln, you and Cook, load them up.
Make sure they're tied down securely.
Yes, sir.
Well, I better get going while it's still light. They say there's a storm coming in.
Gorman?
Sir?
Keep your eyes open on the road back.
Sure will. No sweat, though. It's secure.
Now, that can change.
Yes, sir. I guess it can.
That man's always on the move.
Better than sitting in one place. Stop by my quarters for a minute, will you, Tom? I want your opinion on something.
What is it, sir?
Take a look at this.
Map of the mountain?
And the surrounding area. Now, here's our position. The black circle to the north belongs to the enemy. Roughly everything from there to there.
How roughly?
The last flyover was 8 days ago.
When's the chopper go up again?
It's hard to say. According to command, it's too risky.
The weather?
The pilot would have to come in low because of the cloud cover and then pull up before he hits the peak. There's no room for error.
You could call in a blanket airstrike.
On what?
Everything inside the black circle.
We don't know their present location. If they've moved, the locals may have come back. Headquarters doesn't want to bomb civilians, and neither do I.
So until the weather lifts, all you can do is send out more recon.
And keep adding names to the list. Missing, presumed dead. A terrible, terrible waste.
It doesn't make sense.
It does to the general.
But Cemetery Road is a shooting gallery.
Give me an alternative.
Pull back for now, until we know more.
Somebody has to hold this side.
What if all they have is a few snipers up there?
Then we better pray someone makes it far enough to find out.
I don't like it.
You think I do? We tried the Eastern Fork and we tried the West. We stopped before the road splits and we sat there and we waited. It doesn't make any difference. At the very least, they have some well-placed spotters. Either that or...
Or what?
They're preparing for a large-scale attack.
Possible, but unlikely. The road's too narrow.
Exactly. Listen, forget Cemetery Road. That's where they expect us to fight them. You know what I'd do if I were the enemy? I'd spread out across the floor of the valley, then move up to attack our flank. That would cut off our supply line. They'd have us right where they want us, like sitting ducks.
That would also put them out in the open. It's too dangerous.
They love that it's dangerous. They don't care about casualties.
But we're not sure they're in the valley.
How can we be sure if they only come out at night? It's so dense they have all the cover they need. There's one way to know, absolutely. All it would take is one man. One. Say he climbs straight down from the camp, away from the mountain, with a night vision scope and a camera. Then command will have all the proof they need, because if I'm right, you know what he'll see? The entire floor of the valley alive in the dark, like ants moving leaves.
It just might work.
Of course it would. Can you imagine how many lives that would save? It's not worth wasting any more. My men aren't pawns, they're flesh and blood. Oh, forgive me, Tom.
For what, sir?
I'm just spinning my wheels. We both know that that's not the way the Army thinks. Forget I said any of it. I guess I just had to blow off some steam.
That ain't the way that women are over here.
They have women here?
Hey, Sarge,
What?
Can I get some fresh coffee?
What's the matter with what you got?
It's kinda cold.
Well, I'll tell the waitress to make some special just for you. Where's Lincoln?
In the latrine, I bet.
Maybe he locked himself in.
Maybe he fell in.
Well, it's about time.
Sorry I'm late, Sarge.
Where you been, Private?
Looking for the lieutenant.
Yeah? Where is he?
Search me.
Sit down, Jack, before you fall down.
Any of you guys seen him?
Not me.
Me neither.
Captain wants to know.
Well, I thought...
You thought what, Cook?
Oh, nothing.
The captain asked you a question.
Well, it's like this. Last night I was trying to get some shut-eye, but I kept hearing a noise. So I looked around and...
And what?
I might have seen him.
Where?
Edge of camp, had his pack on, like he was heading out. But I know he wasn't on watch, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared.
What do you mean?
Well, he walked over to the rim, and that was it.
He climbed down toward the valley?
He must have.
We're talking about Lieutenant Eddings.
Yes, sir.
You saw him do that.
It sure looked like him.
Why wasn't I informed?
First I heard about it, Captain.
You did a head count this morning?
All here, except for the lieutenant. I thought he was helping you.
The valley's off limits. You knew that, didn't you, Private?
I figured he was going to do some stargazing.
Why would you think that?
He was carrying his night vision scope, which was funny because there weren't no stars. You know how the clouds are, so thick you can't see the moon.
Sergeant Lowe.
Sir.
I want you to put together a search party.
Right away.
And don't show your faces back here until you've found him. Are we clear?
Redmond, Trulick, Hernandez, you heard the captain. Grab your gear.
Yes, sir. All right. Come on, boys.
General?
Captain?
No, sir. This is Second Lieutenant Reber. The captain's right here. Hold on. General Hassler on the line.
Thank you, Reber. General?
Captain? What's your status?
Repeat, please.
What's that?
It's the weather. It bounces the signal around.
Update your status.
We're still holding position.
Any further losses?
No, sir.
Well done. Prepare to break camp.
Say again?
I'm pulling you off the mountain.
You can't do that, General.
I want you back in battalion before the rainy season.
Not now, sir.
What? I thought you wanted Blue Company out of there.
Not yet. If we retreat now, there'll be nothing to stop them.
I'll lay down artillery fire once you're out.
But, sir, I still have a squad in the field.
What's the mission?
One last recon. We're about to pinpoint the enemy. I'm sure of it.
How much longer?
As long as it takes, General. For now, I could use some support on the supply road so I can get everyone out if they cut us off.
How much support?
How much have you got?
I can spare a platoon, but only till your men are accounted for.
Roger that, General.
Sir.
What is it, Reber?
Did you say recon?
That's a term the old man understands.
It's been 4 days since the search party went out. Longer than that for Eddings.
What's your point?
Well, shouldn't they be considered...
Missing, presumed dead?
After so long, I thought...
You thought wrong.
Yes, sir.
The next step is always a regret to inform letter. That seals it. I don't want to write any more of those, not ever. Do you understand?
I suppose I do.
With a little luck, maybe just this once, I can buy them enough time for a second chance.
Evening, Captain.
Hello, Reber. Where's the new platoon?
Back by the supply road, cleaning their weapons.
What do you think of them?
They look like they'd shoot anything that moves.
That's the problem.
Then you're not going to send any of them down?
With 5 of my men still out? Not unless I have to.
No sign of them?
Not yet.
I'll call you on the walkie if I spot anything. Meanwhile, you ought to get some sleep, sir. I have 2 men standing watch.
Which men?
Privates Lincoln and Cook.
Watch it.
What's the matter?
Somebody might see you.
Like who?
Somebody out there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. The boogeyman? You want one?
Nope.
Might help calm you down.
I don't need to calm down.
Maybe you do, boy.
All I need to do is fast forward my butt out of here before... What was that?
The wind.
There ain't no wind tonight.
Well, maybe you're hearing things.
Douse the cigarette, soldier.
Evening, Captain.
You know better than to light up out in the open.
Sir, yes, sir.
Anything to report?
Nothing, sir.
No movement down below?
Not as such.
You seem uncertain.
Well, sir, you know how your eyes can play tricks on you.
If you're scared of the dark.
Are you?
Heck no. I always said the nighttime was the bright time. You know, Draco the Dragon.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, well, I used to look at the stars when I was a kid. Had me a map that showed the constellations. Big Dipper, Little Dipper, Belt of Orion. I know them all. Plus, the meteor showers, where they was gonna be. I just lay out in the backyard and wait. Zip, there goes another one. Sometimes I'd make a wish. Of course, the stars look different here.
Art?
Yeah.
The captain doesn't want to hear your life story.
Quiet.
Huh?
What was that?
I didn't hear anything.
Let's have a look with the glasses.
You see something?
I'm not sure.
What was it?
Some sort of movement in the tall grass.
Yeah?
Reber?
Yes, sir?
I'm going down the side for a look around.
Wait, sir.
It may be nothing.
I'll send some men.
Negative.
But, Captain...
No one else. Not this time. Stand by.
We'll go with you.
No.
Maybe the captain's right.
He can't go alone.
Cover me from here.
But, Captain...
And don't shoot any uniform that might be one of ours. Here. Use my glasses. Reber?
Where are you, sir?
About 300 yards. I can still see the camp.
What else?
Brush. Some trees on the ridge.
Sir, we can do a sweep in the morning.
Not on your life, or anyone else's.
Captain, please.
Hold on.
What is it?
Wait. Hear that?
You're breaking up.
The storm's coming. And that's not all. I'm sure of it.
I'm losing you, Captain.
There!
What?
In the lightning. I thought I saw it. Who goes there? Identify yourself. Are you hearing this?
Signal. That's a rain. Captain.
Sergeant Lowe? Redmond, Hernandez, Krolik, did you find him? Where? What happened to you? Your uniforms and your faces. Sergeant, why don't you answer? Bring your men in. That's an order. Who's that behind you? Tom? Yes. Yes, I understand. Did you get that?
Get what?
The enemy's coming from the north. A massive troop movement. We have 72 hours at most. Tell headquarters, Reber. Tell them now.
The storm's moved on. About time. Visibility good, sir. The mountain's straight ahead. Take it higher. You sure? Yeah, today we're flying over the peak. Well, I guess it's okay if we can see it. How's the trail look? West side's clear. The valley, too. You think the enemy pulled out? They must have. Their kind don't usually give up. Well, they could have reinforcements on the way. No ground troops in sight. The boys will be glad to hear it. There's Blue Company down below. Take her back now, Major? Maintain course. How far? North. A few kilometers. General's orders. How come? You think there's more coming? That's what we're going to find out. Increase altitude. What you got? Smoke on the horizon. 10 o'clock. Oh, man, they are coming. Sure looks like it. They're burning barbs on the way. Radio headquarters, tell them to dig in. It's going to be a full-scale offensive.
Jack?
Yeah.
You seen the captain?
He'll be along. You can set your watch by it.
That's the truth.
Every 15 minutes.
That's all he does, walking back and forth, checking the valley. Sentries ain't good enough for him.
Still nothing down there.
Then why aren't we moving out?
Ask him yourself. Here he comes.
Private Cook.
Yes, sir?
Report.
Big fat zero.
You're positive?
Stone dead, Captain. What are we supposed to be?
Be quiet.
Sir.
But, sir...
Quiet.
What is it?
I thought I heard them.
Who?
Don't play dumb with me, Private.
I'm not, sir. I mean...
You know Sergeant Lowe, don't you?
Know him? Why, sure.
And Private Redmond?
Yeah.
And Hernandez and Krolik and Lieutenant Eddings?
We know all of them, sir. Or we did.
Then you should have no trouble recognizing them.
Huh?
They may have trouble getting up the side. It's still muddy. Let me know at the first sign.
Yes, sir.
He's losing it.
Big time.
Don't he know they're dead meat by now?
I don't have time.
This won't take long, Captain. I just need a word with you.
What's this about?
If you wouldn't mind sitting down for a minute.
I have to get back to my watch.
With all due respect, sir, we're running out of time. There's a big push coming from the north. We have aerial confirmation.
Yeah, just as they said.
Who?
The men in the field. You heard them yourself.
Sorry. I didn't. Afraid all I could hear was static.
But you saw them.
I don't know what I saw. Went in the grass.
Does wind have the ability to speak?
Captain, all I know is we have to break camp now, before sundown. The trucks from battalion are on the way.
It's too soon.
The order comes from the general himself.
I'm still in command.
Sir, you don't have a choice.
We need to hold the perimeter.
In a few hours, there'll be infantry here, plus heavy artillery. They won't need us.
I can't leave. My men.
There are 62 other men whose lives depend on it.
67.
5 of whom are now missing and presumed dead. Isn't that true?
I saw them.
What did you see? Shadows? It was too dark.
There was lightning.
You saw what you wanted to see. How long since you've slept?
They were there, I tell you. Lowe, Hernandez, Redmond, Krolik, and Eddings.
You saw their faces?
Some of them didn't have much left, rotting away like their uniforms. But in the lightning, I saw burned skin and wounds, horrible wounds. They could barely walk. They were trying to get back. They must have lost their way.
Some of us went down, sir, to the place where you were. We searched every inch of it with flashlights. There was nothing. Not even a mark in the grass.
In that case,
Yes, sir.
borrow men from the platoon. Make one last sweep. Several hundred yards to the ridge.
And if they don't come back either?
What?
If they're shot at, or blown up, or burned, and you refuse to put them on the list, what do you think will happen? Do you honestly believe they'll wait till you decide? Not alive, but not dead either. That it all depends on you? Who has that kind of power?
Please.
Think! What if you never write another letter about another GI? Will they stay that way forever? The living dead? The undead? What if God Almighty goes on strike and nobody ever gets cut down again? For heart attacks or disease or old age or anything else? There'd be no room left on Earth. Is that really what you want?
Then what?
Listen to me. It's over. You can't save them all. They completed their mission. The time's come for them to rest. They've earned it.
Then do one thing for me.
If I can.
Pray for them, Reaper. For the ones who didn't make it back.
Okay, everybody out. Unload the trucks.
Sir, yes, sir. Yes. Okay.
On the double. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Move, move.
Gorman?
Hi, Lieutenant. Bet you're glad to see me.
Am I ever? Blue company's packed up and ready to roll.
We'll turn around and head back as soon as I get everybody emptied out.
We didn't leave them much.
It's all right. We're gonna camp out under the stars tonight.
Tell them to make a wish.
Sir, you're in the first vehicle, front seat.
Thank you, Sergeant.
How many men?
62. Exactly.
See you at headquarters, Captain.
Reaper?
Yes?
I'd like you to ride with me.
Now don't mind the road. It was made for cows and farmers.
You're doing fine, Gorman.
You know, I got a thermos full of coffee if you want.
No, thank you.
Maybe just a drop.
Knock yourself out. Some sight back there, huh?
What's that?
The truck's on our tail. Check the side mirror. Heads bobbing under the tarp every time they hit a bump.
Somehow, I don't think they'd mind.
Those drivers don't know the way like I do.
Never been to Chinatown, Sergeant?
Which one?
It doesn't matter. I was just thinking about Chinese New Year's.
Yeah?
They have those big paper dragons, you know, with 5 or 6 guys underneath to hold them up.
Yeah, right.
That's what all these trucks remind me of. Only here it's canvas instead of paper, and there's a whole lot of guys. Look at them back there. Heads bouncing up and down. They're not sure where they're going.
Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
When we get back to battalion, I've got a lot of things to catch up on. You wouldn't by any chance know how to work a typewriter.
Can't say that I do, Captain, but I can give it a try.
Dear Mrs. Eddings, in the course of my military career, I never had the privilege of serving with so promising an officer as your husband. Such intelligence, bravery, and commitment are rarely encountered in the Army, or indeed anywhere else. I considered Tom Eddings a fine man and an outstanding first lieutenant. It is therefore with profound regret that I write today to inform you of his last selfless act of courage during an incident under my command.
Incident on a Mountainside, a fable to file under ghost stories, or perhaps a brief side trip on the road to understanding. But however you view it, know that we can't forget the price paid by others in our name, or refuse to grant them the peace earned by their blood. Such matters never die, here or in the Twilight Zone.
Missing, Presumed Dead, starring Danny Goldring, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was written for The Twilight Zone by Dennis Etchison. Heard in the cast were Jeff Lupetin, Edgar Miguel Sanchez, Gary Tiedemann, Kurt Nabik, Patrick Cerny, Doug James, David Darlow, Joby Cerny, and Norm Woodell. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling Estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group. Sound design, custom Foley effects, recording, and editing are produced in the Cerny American Sound to Picture Theater by sound designers Craig Lee, Bob Benson, and Tim Cerny. Music for The Twilight Zone is provided by CBS and American Music Incorporated, New York. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to download episodes, including 6 free episodes on our homepage, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking.